All righty. What is up, everyone? What's up, Cap? Hey, Cap, my brother has a question for you, I think. He's got this road system and he's having trouble hearing me. You there, Brian?
Yeah, it's not a road. It's a sure 755 or 57, whatever it is.
Oh, it's the Sure
But
model.
no, I was just asking. I can't hear my brother. Well, it's running off of a volt too. Well, I'm not worried about it right now. If I'm not getting no feedback from my brother, it's fine. So
So you can hear me, it's just the feedback.
I'm just worried about them getting feedback. When I can hear you, if they can hear you, then that'd be a problem.
All right, because I don't have any feedback. Cat is chat. Do you guys hear any feedback down in chat? I'm not getting any at all. I think it's just my brother, which I know is annoying to get that feedback. I've had that so many times, and other people usually can't hear it, but it I don't know. You guys hear it? Sound perfect. Thank you, Cruz. All
No.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Dr. Jeff said your mic is fire.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So yeah, we don't really have a lot of plans. However, we do have like a little announcement later on. We'll get to here in a little bit. Hey, thanks, Cap. Appreciate that. And I will drop the link. Hey, Nanya. So I'm not going to put everything on the screen because I've already got the side chat thing up there too. So I just kind of like that to acknowledge everybody. Hey, Stack, Fat Cat, Shelly, how you doing? Cruiser, Dr. Jeff, Shelly Shells. If I repeat your name, I'm sorry. Nunya, I'm just kind of scrolling up here. Earth, Eat the Light 4. Love Brian's visuals. Awesome. You have a fan here, I believe, Brian.
I'm still trying to tune it in, but I'm trying to get my channel's gonna get going here really soon. It's gonna be this next couple about a week and a half. There's gonna be a lot more going on my channel. Just to let you guys know, if you're into like theology or just anything really, I'm gonna talk about everything. So it'll be good stuff. But I'm trying to get the lighting right. I got like all the stuff I've been working on. Hopefully, it'll get better.
Good. Well, that's actually what I was going to talk about. And that's one thing I forgot to talk to you about before the stream. So you're actually got some vacation time. We'll just leave it at that. I think you're off for a certain period of time, 10 or 14 days, whatever it is. Do you want to go live on your channel most of the time? When you said you want to do a lot of YouTube in the next, whatever, couple weeks, did you want to maybe uh, go to your channel? And since you don't have a lot of recent stuff over there, I think that would be
I'm
good. I
doing
mean, you're
shorts. You know what's crazy? The other day I did a short and I think I got like 26,000 views on it on accident. I don't know
yeah,
how the
even your
algorithm works, but I'm kind of getting an
right,
idea and I've been studying that. And really my goal is not because I mean I'm not monetized at the moment. I have to get
right,
remonetized, which is crazy, but because I've been so inactive, but it'd be nice to
yeah,
get monetized because I have some ideas for our prison ministry. But um,
right.
other than that, I mean, it's crazy how the algorithm works. I mean, I put it up and like the next day I'm like at 21,000 views, 600 and something likes. I was like, holy cow, just on a
Oh,
short, you know.
that's cool. And yeah, if somebody could drop my brother's link, there's a request for it from Eagle the Light 4. I'd appreciate that. Also, there's a StreamYard link, folks. Okay, here's the deal. We agreed to an open panel, but we're going to try to keep it PG, guys. PG 13 ish, whatever you want to call that, like the movie ratings. Um, if you have an issue with somebody and want to come up, if you see my banner, it doesn't mean I'm agreeing or disagreeing with anybody. It's just there's certain things that we've been instructed not to talk about or certain people and whatnot because the investigations and the lawyers. So yeah, just understand that there's certain things we can't talk about. We shouldn't talk about, been advised to because there's some stuff getting ready to happen and that will come out when it comes out. But and I've been sober, by the way, folks. Yesterday was 28 days I'm sorry, 28 days, 12 weeks, 12 weeks. There was 28 days in February. So I guess, what is that, 3 months? Am I getting that right? But it's not technically 3 months because I think it was like the third when I quit. I think I have to go back and look at the calendar, but I'm almost there. And my brother, he can testify to that. I haven't had a single drink
Yeah,
since the
I'm
day
not a
I
big
quit.
drinker, as you guys probably have found out when I did drink a couple times, but I did
Talk to your ice cream.
this time I was a little bit smarter and I bought this, which is just Budweiser zero alcohol, zero sugar, so I don't get all the
Oh,
crap.
so that's a non-alcoholic
Yeah,
beer.
I was kind of skeptical of it, but I don't really like Bud anyways, but gave it a shot and it was pretty decent.
Yeah, the only thing I thought about doing that is, but the only thing I was concerned about, especially at this point, since I'm only about 3 months in, is if I get that taste, I might get that craving. So I'm not ready to do the non-alcoholic beer yet. Thanks,
Yeah,
Dr. Jeff. Thank you,
go with your
Cruz.
gut. Definitely go with your gut.
Yeah, definitely. But that's good that you're doing the same. I mean, you weren't really much of a drinker, like I was these
I wasn't
last
really
couple
30s in my
years.
teenage years, but it just kind of
Right,
fell off. It was weird.
right.
So
Someone bring me Johnny's list now, says Nunya. What's up, Nunya? How you doing? I hope everybody's doing good. St. Lawrence, what's up, brother? I think I modded you recently. I think you were Scary Larry before, so now I know who you are. I couldn't figure out who you were. Oh, there's your channel. Thank you, Cruz. I appreciate that. Yeah, please sub to my brother's channel. He has a new avatar. He's got like, how many subs do you have? 15K. So you'll know it's his.
it was like
Um,
15,000 some. It's only because I've been on there a long time. Trust me, my videos kind of suck. I do Bible reviews for the most part, but I try to do better. But but I know how to bind Bibles. I do it myself. I have leather stuff all around here. I got crap all in front of me. I'm like, looks good on camera.
right.
It's all behind the camera. But you
Yeah,
know
I
what?
agree with you, Matt.
If
Or
you guys want to subscribe to my channel and
not
you need
Matt, but
a
Cat.
New Testament, this is the ESV with the TR reading. So you're going to have the liturgical
Oh, it's
readings.
got the Texas Receptus.
Yeah. So the Texas Receptus readings this is the only ESV with the Texas Receptus readings. I got a box of these from the Gideons because they know what I do at hospitals and stuff. But I got like a bunch more of these that I just, they're full. They don't need more. And they didn't want them to be wasted or whatever. So I'll give one of these away to anybody, and I'll ship it for free. So I guess I
Nice.
didn't plan on doing it. I just looked behind me. I have a bunch of them. So if you guys want to see what an ESV with the TR readings, if you know your Bible manuscript evidence, you probably know what that means. If you don't, it's okay. It's free Bible. I'll give it away. Sounds like
I think
fun.
there was somebody that requested a free Bible in the stream we did last time.
You know what? Let me know if you're able to look that up sometime, Jeff. Let me know, and I'll send something.
Right. And just to let y'all know, there's really no plans per se. We can talk about whatever. We're just shooting the breeze, and the link is pinned. If somebody wants to come up, if you do have an issue with somebody, I'll let you guys work it out and let us just sit back. If you look at my banner, it doesn't necessarily we agree with anybody that says anything in chat or on panel. So just understand that. So if somebody wants to come up and they need something or they want to talk to somebody else or they want to work out an issue, that's fine. So just understand this is not like we're not trying to make this like limited and boring or anything. We just want to keep it decent. You know what I mean? That a little bit, if that makes sense. We don't want an all out brawl on the freaking panel and that kind of thing. But just throwing that out there. But if you do want to come up, and you have somebody you'd like to talk to and whatnot, that's fine. I invite. In fact, I might even let certain people from different sides of the fence, if you will. I don't know how many sides there are in this community anymore, but if they want to talk to me, I might even let them up too, as long as they're cordial. And no doxing, obviously. It says, "Can I dox the Nunian Heights?" LOL, Cruz said. Or what is it called? Oh, the Nunian Heights file.
Hey, Jeff, help me out. What is the rule as far as like, say you're gonna say cuss words on YouTube or something? Don't you have to be on there for so many minutes? And
Yeah, I think
yeah.
it's you have to be like at first it was 28 seconds before you could say like the F word. And
Yeah.
now I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes in or 5 minutes in. And then you can't say it like within a certain period of time before it ends.
So I can't call you by your birth name.
That would be doxing.
No, I'm joking, cuss word, but never mind. No, I was thinking maybe we can
I
have
knew that was coming.
on my channel. We can have like brawl night. It would just be like, hey, if you keep it cool for like 2 or 3 minutes, we can space this out. No, it'd be something like fun, kind of like committee, like a comedy, like a parody or something.
Be a free, be a. I don't know. You should, man. There's been some. I know you don't keep up a lot with this community, but my goodness, like, well, it's not just this community; it's all over YouTube. But some of these panels are so wild. It's like I don't even know how they're up, or I don't know how it lasted 5 hours or something.
Have you noticed what I've been on Instagram lately, just looking at shorts, and it's crazy. They're letting more stuff on Instagram than YouTube allows.
Oh, dude, yeah. And then
Yeah.
TikTok now. I don't know if y'all are seeing it in chat, but like when you see YouTube advertisements, they are literally pushing TikTok as hard as they ever did, and they added all these new features. Like I reuse the game or whatever. They have these TikTok games now. So apparently,
You know why, don't you, Jeff? You should know this.
Well, I know they were.
Who bought it?
Go ahead.
Who bought TikTok?
It was an American.
No,
but I can't remember his name.
Who's he connected to? What state? In a different. Well, we just consider it a country for right now, but the state of Israel.
Really?
Yeah, it's evil.
I did not know that. So I thought it was owned from China.
No, it's
oh.
evil.
Wait,
who on here on chat, if you can hear what I'm saying, who knows what's going on with Israel's evil? I mean, evil.
We got to be careful what we say politically, but I do want to touch on that. I'll let Chad answer your question. Hobby's a veteran, so he does a lot of shows where he talks about what current events too.
Honestly, don't see the third temple ever coming. I really don't. But
so
I know what you're saying. They're trying their hardest, but I don't think it will come to pass. I think someone would intervene. And I just say that because what some of the church fathers had said, that they would try and they would start, but they would never succeed.
So
it is wild. And that was Eat the Light 4. It is it's very evil. It's wild. It is. It's crazy. I used to be pro-Zionist, and now I'm like completely the opposite now.
You have to remind. Okay, so me, I was more into memorizing verses and the God, and you were into theology. What do you call it? Theology. That's where you got your honorary thing from. Theologian. Yeah. So like a lot of stuff, like the deep dive stuff, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much dispensational theology. I know Acts 2 theology. I know Mid-Acts theology. Then you have was it Acts 28? Then you have people that don't even pay attention to the book of Acts. They actually just wipe Acts out of the Bible, and they just go by Paul's epistles only. So that'd be the Paul only crowd. I know. I was immersed in that. All of those because I had to. I had to know which one was right, but all of them were wrong.
Let me ask you a question. Avi says the end times of the Bible. I assume that means Bible. Is the Antichrist. That'd be in the book of Revelation, but it's also the book of Daniel too. But
there's many Antichrists, but there will be the Antichrist of the last day for sure.
Yeah. So we have one of my I think a scary. Were you Scary Larry? I don't know the guy very well, but I think he said he's Jewish. We have a lot of Jewish friends in here. So we're on YouTube, so we have to be careful about certain things we say. But will you explain to me, what I didn't understand? There is a lot of unaliving of Christians by the Israelites in Israel, but can you?
Yeah, but you don't want to group them all, because if you do that,
exactly,
it's a fallacy of guilty by association. Because there's a lot of Jews that are against the Zionist movement, even in Israel, that are against it, and
because they used to love
America. So
right.
But what I'm saying, Zionism is saying that they deserve that land plus a lot more. If you look at the patch on their IDF patches, they deserve a lot more, is what is taught, than what they have right now, because they are the chosen ones, and you are what's called a goy. A goy is a person that has an animal spirit. So these certain Jews or Israelites, or whatever you want to call them, and I'm not saying all Jews, I'm just saying a few or a lot, and some of them, though, a fraction of them will say that you have a spirit of an animal, so they can use you, lie to you, suck you dry of everything you have, take over your property. And it's right because you are not human. And the thing is, they don't realize the incarnation of Christ. They don't want to. The incarnation gives you humanity. That's what to be truly Christian or truly Christ-like is to be human. And if they don't understand how their theology, if they would fulfill it in Christ, would be totally different. Plus, they bring peace. And they don't know, since they don't know the Prince of Peace, they're not going to have peace. Since the Muslims don't know the Prince of Peace, they're not going to have peace. But when Christianity had spread, especially through Africa first, it was actually a black community that spread Christianity big time, and of course Jews that became Christians spread it. But then it hit Europe and it really exploded. And wherever Christianity went at that time, it brought peace. Because I mean, you take the teachings of Christ, like Joe Rogan had said a while back. He goes, "I can't find no fault in it. There's no fault in the teachings of Christ." People will try to twist his words, but in context, there's no fault, unless you just don't agree with them. I mean, which is
hold on. I hate to cut you off, but Doc Jeff, we're behind on chat. Jeff, have you heard about Christy Noam's husband? I'm not for sure who that is. It sounds familiar. Is she an actor or a singer or
familiar? I can't think of it right now.
Or is she a politician? Because I think she's a. Wait a minute, name sounds so familiar. Politician, possibly. Jason Casey can come up if he wants. He just got to be careful what he says. I mean, like I said, I'll allow just about. And there's certain people I will never allow up again, but most people I will let up as long as they're like I said, we want to just keep it decent, But Jason would love this stream. So I guess, okay, so let me tell you a little story, Brian. I don't know if I think I told you this last time you were here. And you haven't been here, gosh, how long now? When are you coming? Well, we'll talk about that afterwards.
Let me reply to something real quick, Jeff. Somebody said Tucker is a clown. Tucker is imbalanced. So he has.
What do you mean by that, though?
And he's really concentrating that truth. But it's knocking, like, you can't just because there might be problems with some of the chosen. I'm not going to even say that. Some of the Jews, some of them, just because there's a problem there doesn't mean that there's a problem with all of them, and then doesn't make that doesn't automatically say Islam is peaceful, which it is in many areas, but it's not in others. It's just there's two extremes, right? And the truth is usually right in the middle. So two extremes, and usually the truth is like right in that middle spot. So if people would just think that way, say what's really extreme this way, it's like you have the extreme right and then the extreme left. Usually the truth is in that center area,
somewhere in the middle. Yeah, exactly. Because it's almost like, and what they're talking about, like I said, Jason Casey's welcome to come up here. But he got his channels taken down because he was like, I can't say it on here, but he was hi ho blank and F the what's and the Jew, you know what I mean? He was doing all that and I didn't understand any, like and then I asked you told me about it when you were here last time, and then you explained it to me that basically people would put a blanket statement. It's almost like racism in a sense, like just because a person's a different color or culture doesn't mean they're all like that. Like if you have a bad apple, like at work, or if you're in school at college getting your degree, you're gonna have a bad apple wherever you go.
Yeah, that happens.
It doesn't mean that everybody's bad. That's kind of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and I mean, everybody's made in the image of God. Therefore, we are going to care for all of them and hope that they come to the repentance and the knowledge of the true God and all that stuff. So you don't want to. It's wrong for me to hate, and that's one thing that Tucker Carlson will say. It's wrong for me to hate. Yeah, but what he's doing is kind of like masking. Like I don't hate him, but yet I really do. In some situations. And I know, and you know what, I think he's really struggling with that, but he's kind of new to the whole walk of a Christian. And it's difficult. So you might not like him, but give him a little bit of time and see what happens. And if he just ends up going crazy, then just completely, I mean, I don't listen to him anymore because of that. But
Right.
I'm sure that there's some good things he says. I know there is, in fact, but there's some crazy crap he says too. So I'm more of a Sean Ryan dude when it comes to listening to him and Joe Rogan. I like Joe Rogan is very graceful towards both sides, and Sean Ryan is pretty smart. He's been in that agency, if you know what I mean, and he worked as a
Right.
SEAL, and I can see him, realizing a lot of stuff. So I really like Sean Ryan. So I mean, don't hate me just because I like him, but I think he's seen that middle spot. I really do, and I could be wrong, but that's what I see.
I don't know much about. Honestly, I haven't really been. And we're going to switch subjects for a second, if that's okay. But I want to get into something that I talked to you about just briefly before this, and then we're going to get into a whole different subject. But so I've been watching these. You guys probably a lot of people here are subscribed to the channel. They got millions of subscribers. But I think they're called one's called Creepy Vids, or there's another channel. But anyways, it shows a lot of like ghost hunters or people camping, just simple campers or hunters or trail cam footage or whatever. And some of the things I've seen, Brian, and I'll send you the links like to a couple of them. Like I sent you, I think one of something. Maybe I'm wrong, but with the supernatural realm, when you see like a skinwalker, as they call them, or a Bigfoot, if you will, or a whatever, an alien looking figure, and it's actually been proven to be real. Like, what is your thoughts on that? Would that be like a Habakkuk 5:5, like an alien source that's evil, or would that be supernatural, or both?
Well, I can't pretend like I know everything, but from studying those kind of things, I would say it's probably a lot of government experiments gone wrong, but
Yeah.
some of it is definitely demonic, I would say. But most of it, I
Right.
think, is literally because where it's found is around these facilities. And I could probably, and by the way, I'm not
Exactly.
suicidal, but I'm a very happy person and I love living. But I'm just saying a
Right.
lot of it's around government facilities. So if there's mutations happening somewhere just on accident, they didn't do it on purpose. Um,
Well,
then
okay. Well, let me just cut in for a second. What about there's 2 points to this. What about and you got to forgive me. I know it's in the Bible somewhere, but there's actually spirits that walks amongst us, and it says that we entertain angels every day without being aware.
yeah, you're
So
thinking of
there's both.
Hebrews, which says, "Be careful what you say, because you're talking to angels unaware that you're doing it." And then you're
Right.
thinking of Genesis 6, where it says the sons of God, which are the angels of God in the Septuagint, the Bible the Orthodox would use, which is fine. Both of them say pretty much the same thing. Is that they came and saw the daughters of men, and then they had some kind of relations with these women, and it was like a half breed. So you'd have a giant, gigante, I think is the word, and it's probably said better by other Greek people. But it also means that they had this stature that it talks about. But when they die, that's where they say demons come from, is this half breed that dies. So you have half spiritual. I know it sounds crazy because we think spiritual is like flutes and harps and clouds, but it's more physical than we think. It's just multidimensional. So these things were interbreeding most likely, and they produce something. And when they die, they're the multidimensional realm or the spiritual realm leaks over, and now they're demonic and want to see the destruction of man because men are not crystallized in their damnation like these spiritual beings are at the moment until later on when we face Jesus Christ himself. So, I mean, there's a lot there. I can't
Well,
cover it
I
all.
I appreciate it. And Dr. Jeff said Brian based AF. You know what that means. So that's a shout out to you there.
I'm based
Thank
as
you,
fuck.
Dr.
Oh,
Jeff.
sorry, I almost said it.
Dr. Jeff got promoted on my channel, by the way. He is now one of the managing mods.
I like the name. And it's funny because I remember, wasn't it when I was in Louisiana, I believe it was, when you got your honorary doctorate degree?
Ryan has come up the last, I don't know if it was the last 3 streams. It was like, and then so he went online to that Universal Church, paid $20, got ordained in an honorary doctorate, and he thinks that's what we did. I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, let me
No, we
explain.
actually had to
What
spend
Jeff
years
got
working
wasn't for an
towards it.
what Jeff got was not for an intellectual. It's honorary doctorates is for what you've done. And Jeff
Yeah,
was
your
the only
service.
person that went out to the Navajos for more than 2 years, 5 years.
No, 6. It was 6 years.
6 years. Okay, I'm wrong. 6 years. Nobody could even stay a year and a half to 2 years, and they respected that, and that was the only reason. It wasn't because Jeff was some intellectual. That's the way that it works with honorary doctorates and Baptist churches. I'm not going to say that's how it works in other places, but in Baptist churches that I know of, you'll get one just for being faithful to what you're doing. And I'd have to say, my
It's
brother,
just an award, right? It's just a certificate saying you've done
it's
a
like,
good
yeah,
job.
that's
It
pretty
doesn't
much
mean
all.
that I have
Yeah.
a PhD. That's where they're getting wrong. It's
Yeah,
no, and
we would make.
PhDs.
In fact, we used to have a joke. If you had a PhD, we'd call you a post hole digger. So
Post hole digger. And then yours was got. We're not going to say where, obviously, but yours was gotten because of your theological beliefs. You were a theologian. Is that? It was
I
divine
actually had
divinity of
a
what's it
master's
called on
degree,
your?
then I had a honorary just because I was writing a lot of articles. I think for what was it, Bible Baptist Bookstore, which was Peter Ruckman, which I'm not proud of none of that, so I'm not going to even go further. But yeah,
Yeah, that he was kind of
I even
different.
tore up my ordination. My mom still has a copy of it because she doesn't want to. I'm like, no, I don't want it. So
Oh,
I'm
you
not
ripped yours up.
anymore. So
You ripped up yours?
yeah, it was a disgrace because what I was teaching was nonsense. Once I became an Orthodox
Oh,
Christian,
right. Well, that makes sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
out with the old and in with the older.
Well, yeah, because the Orthodox Church goes back from the beginning,
It's a
from what I
180.
understand.
It's more than a 180. It's a complete change. Yeah. So
But okay, is there anything? Oh, so is Cap? I don't even know if Cap's still here. I think we bored him with the religious talk.
well, you know what? When I talk like that, I'm not even I'm also talking about metaphysics. So there's more. Anybody can say anything. If you're a New Ager, if you're into Hinduism or whatever,
Hey,
give me
Zuzu.
1 second. I'll tell you why it doesn't even bother me at all, even though it just spilled some liquid. Hold on. I'll show you why. It's kind of interesting. I think this is it. Because we have more in common. I think people realize that's not it. Anyway,
But while you're doing that, again, I know it's been about a week or so now, but rest in peace, Chuck Norris. And I guess from what I understand, if somebody knows more, please let us know. But from what I understand, they said he died of natural causes because he was very healthy. His wife, he quit acting and stuff for a long time because his wife, I forgot what disease she has. He talks about it all the time, but I guess he was 86. He was only 86, and he was still able to do his karate stuff, live on the ranch. He was constantly busy working out. So the
yeah,
Bible says, "Thou knowest not what a day may bring forth." So it was just his time to go. But rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
yeah, and they even said that it might not even been clogged arteries. It might have just been irregular heartbeat in his sleep, which happens even to young people. Okay, I
Which
want
I
you to get.
worry about. I worry
I want you all
about
to
because
see something real quick. This is a book called Christ, the Eternal
mm-hmm,
Tao. So
yeah,
Taoism, which is like Hinduism in a lot of ways, it talks about how Christ showed himself even in that religion. Because if you look at, I think it's Acts 17 or is Acts 7, where it talks that God spread to even all the religious pagans, but still that they might seek truth. And I'll bring it
right.
up if you need the scripture, but it shows that in this book. And this is a very in-depth book. If you're looking for a good book and you're a New Ager, I really encourage you to read this, Christ, the Eternal Tao. It's it's a T, but it's pronounced Tao. This is an amazing,
Like Dow, with a D.
right, with a D instead of it shows a T, but it's pronounced with a D. So yeah.
Right. Yeah, if Ryan wants to come up, as long as he's decent, I mean, he can be a little edgy if he wants, because he always is. He can come up. I know I had to kick him. I think it was last time because he keeps bringing up our certificates. I'm like, dude, I don't care if you went online and,
I
and,
tore
and
mine
paid
up.
$20 for some kind of ordination. We actually earned ours. I mean,
I have a master's degree earned hours.
yeah. Do you
Guess
have
what I
how many
do?
credits? How many credits did you get?
I don't
I'm
honestly don't
I
even
was
remember.
too
I don't care. I tore everything. Well,
I
my mom's got
know
a copy of it, but I mean, I tore it up. I don't care. So
I
it's
was 2 credits away from my degree, and I never did send the final. they wanted, of course, a huge payment in my final, whatever.
Well,
I never
just
sent it in.
and to make people feel better about it, the master's degree that I got, literally, you guys, it was a joke. I mean, it wasn't bad, but Patriot University was not in depth.
They're in Alamosa, Colorado. Well, I think they moved from Alamosa to a different place, but you're right. I mean, just real quick, I hate to do this, but wait, is that real, Haystack? Is CC Unit in federal custody? Or is that just, I mean, like I'm serious. Is that really true? I really don't know what's going on. Like, I don't. I know people think when I say that I'm lying. I just don't know. Ask my brother. I mean, we're going to go into other subjects and stuff, but I seriously don't know. Yes, he's being deported to Syria. He's not from Syria. He's from the Middle East, but I don't want to dox. I'm pretty sure it's not Syria, but it's somewhere in that area. But there was a question
Trump
earlier.
reportedly storms out of Supreme Court after attending historic SCOTUS hearing on birthright citizenship. He probably didn't get his way, and he shouldn't have on that one. That was crazy. But
all right, we got to be careful what we say, obviously. But that's we can kind of cruise into that little lane a little bit. So, with the whole, Trump thing, we'll just say number 45, number 47, however you want to say it. I don't know what to think of him. I mean, I've seen some of these. They redacted some stuff in the Epstein files. I don't even think they released them all.
Did you hear? So I've been watching.
No, maybe you can update me more because I've been watching like Steven Crowder
and Group Anonymous. The parts that were redacted, they're gonna leak it.
Well, how would they get it though?
It's anonymous. They're hackers. They're illegal hackers.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So even with the redaction,
it'd probably be pretty crazy because think about it. Everything that was missing is a part of 9/11. It's part of the Bush administration. It's part of the Clintons. I mean, come on.
Well, JFK, I think those were released, weren't they? But I don't know. You don't know what's true. Like really.
They're not going to tell you the truth. Even the crap they bring out, some of it's probably even just to pin other people. It's so hard to tell truth from error anymore.
Yeah, I think I know what Hobby's talking about. Qing, I can't say it on here, but yeah, I actually fell for that for a brief few months back in the day, and now I feel like an idiot for believing it.
Well, as far as Trump's concerned, I think everybody thought that he was like really smart, which he is in certain areas, but he's being fooled right now. I am not in support of what he's doing right now. But I'm not saying he's a bad person. And this is my Christianity speaking. So sorry if it makes me flawed, but I think that either he's being threatened or he is being influenced in the wrong direction. I think he's done some really good things. I think he's done some really stupid things. And right now, I'm going to put it on hold. I really don't know what to think of him right now. And Jeff knows I didn't vote Republican or Democrat. I voted independent because
I vote. I'm all around the board. To be honest with you, I've had.
Well, that's why
I voted for. Because I voted like 3 independents last time, 2 Democrats actually because I know them and they're good people and they're like the old-fashioned Democrats, and then the rest were Republicans.
Oh, yeah, those are the good ones.
Yeah, because they're like basically what in the middle should be. Like, okay, well, let me, in case, I wish Casey would be here. I sent him everything before we went live. I sent the links.
I can settle politics right here and right now, really.
All right, go for it.
If you look at historically, the best government is a monarchy. Now, not everybody's going to agree with that. You say, what if you have a bad king? Yeah, that sucks. But if you have a good king and a good queen that instills, now what I would say, the fundamentals of Christianity, which is not violent, but love each other as you love yourself, right? Love your neighbor as yourself.
Right.
feed the poor, take care of the hurting, the sick. I mean, the
Pray
basic.
for your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you, and
Right.
I pray for those people. I'm not going to say names.
But I think a
I
monarchy
can't
is better.
stand, and
A republic states the
but I
right way
pray
to
for
go.
them.
It's going to be a
No, I
monarchy.
just
Monarchy is perfect. If you have the problem there is you have to have a perfect dictator in a sense, right? You have to have the perfect king, but there's only one, that's Christ, and he's coming someday.
Let me ask you another question. This is way off subject. Well, not really. So I've always asked this when I got saved as a child. I've asked this when I was going through the
Everyone,
ministry and
sorry, Jeff.
the
That
whole
was your
thing.
sorry.
Oh, do you need to answer a question in chat?
No, somebody just eat the light 40 eat the light
That is
4.
so
Sorry, I'm reading.
true.
It says, unfortunately, people don't like that. Everyone is too selfish. Exactly.
That's so true.
That's why everybody has their cell phone out when they're doing Instagram. No matter if they're taking a shit, it is
they're doing it on their cell. Yeah, they'll go. I've had B Sauce come up here. He does like a morning. He doesn't do anymore, but and then Charlie. That's not a dox. Everybody knows he's got like 18 million subscribers or whatever. He did a social experiment. He goes, yes, I'm taking a dump right now, and he did it as a social experiment. I mean, there's people that does stuff on YouTube that just boggles my mind. I mean, I look back at when I was drinking, I did some stupid shit. It was so cringe to me. It's like, oh, I'm cringe to myself.
Can I ask a question with the audience here? If I was to open a news program every night, or at least 5 days a night, it's called In the Middle.
You mean 5 days a week?
I try to get Republicans and Democrats and independents together where we need to agree. Would you guys watch?
I would. I know Casey would. He loves politics.
Yeah. I know
he's a little too far left for me, but he knows that and I know that, and we agree to disagree on a lot of things.
Fine.
But
that's fine.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, you could do it on your own channel. It doesn't all have to be about,
No, that I know. That's what I'm saying. I do it on my channel, or I'd open a separate channel just for politics, and then one for. I don't mind either way, but I think that's what needs to happen. We need this. We need to stop hating each other. Otherwise, we're going to wipe each other out eventually.
And Jesus warned us. Jesus wants us to be peaceful with each other. And people sometimes will get mad at somebody. Like okay, for instance, Nunya. Just as an example, because I see her here and pop up in the stream.
Oh, Nanya's here?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Says maybe depends on how boring it is, Brian. Oh, that's a good comment too. I honestly forgot who it was, Nunya. This is like a month ago, probably. Last time you went live.
Make it spicy.
Maybe it was something that streamed before that or something. I don't remember. But anyways, there was somebody that actually did something good that we don't and she don't get along with. But she said, you know what, I'll give you +1 clout or whatever it was, I give you credit, for doing something good, but we're not friends, obviously, and I was like, that's cool for none of you to, to do that. Other people, for instance, I don't catch hardly anybody's lives anymore because I'm logged off most of the time, but I did catch,
the flu.
He doesn't go by Vic anymore, but, he actually, it was like a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, he actually said something nice about me, and I will give him a +1 clout for that and a thank you for saying something true and nice about me. He was proud of me for quitting drinking. It was something of that nature. And as we're not friends or anything like that at all, but I just want to, give credit, like the Bible says, give credit where credit is due. And so, thank you for that, Vic. That's the first kind thing I believe you said about me in over a year or so. So I appreciate that sincerely. I do. But anyways, I just think that.
Hey, Jeff, are you able to put a poll on your channel?
Yeah, I haven't done it in so long.
If you're able to, could you put one up that ask everybody, is Tim Pool a paid shill?
All right, let me go to let me see. I forgot how to do it. Hold on 1 second. Can a Manji mod that knows what Nunya is a Manji mod, so is Dr. Jeff. I don't know if they're able to do it or not.
I used to like him a lot, and I still do, but I'm really worried about the dude. That's all.
Right. You mean Tim Pool?
Tim Pool, is he a paid a paid shield, a paid whatever you want to call it, whatever your best words are.
Oh shoot, Nunya, I didn't know. Nunya, I'm sorry, I didn't know that, Nunya. But how do I do a poll? I can't do it through StreamYard, I don't think.
You have to do it through YouTube, I think, Jeff.
Yeah, but on my phone, is there? I don't see a way to do it. Oh, there's somebody backstage here. See if that's really Cruz. Yeah, it's Cruz. What up, Cruz?
Yo, Jeff, were you like thanking Vic or some shit?
No, I'm giving credit where credit is due.
You know, he just threatened you an hour ago, right? To pull up to your house.
I just saw it in the comment there. I don't know, but just real quick. Now I lose my train of thought. How do I do a poll, Anthony? Real quick.
You gotta go to like the YouTube live through your computer.
I can't do it on the phone.
No.
Even on regular YouTube.
No, so it has to be through a computer.
Well, I thought people do polls all the time when they're on their phones. I mean, I thought. Shoot, I guess not. So I don't see any way.
It doesn't let you through the app.
Oh yeah. So it has to be through a computer.
How you been, Jeff?
Been really, really busy, but like I said, and this is something I touched on last time. My loved one here that's in the hospital had another seizure, but thankfully it was mild. It wasn't a grand mal seizure. But yeah, it's I'm being careful and vague how I say things, obviously, but I just hope that people are praying or whatever you guys do, thoughts, prayers, whatever, because it's not good. You know what I mean? There's some improvement. And then who we call, his screen name is Cousin Ziggy. He's been on panel before, on my panel on camera. He's the one with the stage 4 cancer with the chemo, and it must be really hitting him hard because he hasn't responded to me in about a little over a week. So anyways, yeah, I was kind of changing subjects there. Sorry about that, but I wanted to mention that for those of you that pray or whatever, just please. We've been busy, dude. Thankfully, my middle daughter, she's been the one that took on a role in this situation, and she's worked really, really hard. I keep shouting her out because of it too, and she's been here helping me clean. She helped my family members clean out their garage. She's been at the hospital almost every day, or just doing a lot of things, that not everybody can do, because of work schedules. So it's been crazy. And then, of course, I'm 3 months sober, give or take a day or two there because of the months.
That's awesome, Jeff.
I appreciate it. I know people miss the drunk Jeff. I get that, but I'm not going back.
No, Jeff. It's better that you're sober.
Yeah, I mean, and I am trying to stay out of the drama, just like a TV show. Look, we're a human being, right? Cruz and Brian. Well, Brian left, I guess, there for a second. But if I'm going to watch a comedy, I'm going to watch a comedy. If I want to watch a drama movie, I'm going to watch a drama movie. Doesn't mean I have to be part of that movie or agree with that movie. You know what I mean? So if there's going to be a drama panel, I may be there to be in chat and watch and listen, but I may not necessarily be part of the drama. Does that make sense? Because I really got I when you're in a situation like my brother and I and my family is going through right now, when people are teetering between life and death, that's important. YouTube's not, and YouTube beef is not in drama. You know what I mean? And being sober, just being sober this long, every day, every week, however you want to look at it, every month now, it gets better and better, and I'm coming back to my old self. If that makes sense.
I can imagine. I can imagine the 911 in your area is happy too. The 911 operators. No, I'm fine with them messing with you.
Nunya, this is the issue. Is sober Jeff don't like it, so of course I do. I'm still me. I'm just not involved much lately because I can't. We're running around like chickens with their heads cut off in the fam. Like Brian and I weren't even sure. We were going to go live actually. Yes, last night was going to be kind of a secret pop up, but we had to cancel because of a family thing. And then we were worried about the schedule for today because of a family situation. So, we're lucky to even be doing a panel right now. But anyways, anyways, other than that, be careful. Do you guys know, Cruz? I saw it in a chat. Of course, I wasn't a mod, and it was a chat I don't chat in. But there is another docs account from Pure Virus going around, and you don't really see the docs unless you go to the channel. It's one of those. They'll come in, but there's a hint in the docs. I don't want to
who's
dox
that?
them, so. Pure Virus. He used to be called Pure Virus.
Oh,
Just
I
be on
don't
the
know.
lookout, mods,
We don't
please.
associate with that person, so I don't know, Jeff.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't even know what's been happening too
I really
much.
wouldn't know, Jeff.
How's
Yeah. No
so
doxing,
the
guys.
last yeah, no doxing, please. But library right now, he's probably taking his shit. I don't know. But then no, I'm just teasing Brian. He's back. But anyway, so is there anything I should know about? Like, I mean, like, is there
Nah,
any
it's been
bot in
dead.
here that's wait, what?
Nah, it's been dead here.
Oh wait, there is one thing. Somebody
This
Now I
is
got
actually
an
one of
echo.
my multiple bookshelves I have around this house.
Somebody DM me, I won't say their name, but they said you guys wouldn't really know who he is. But Mike Cerrone, that's what he goes by. That is his name. That's what he goes by. We show when he got busted on live and blah 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 blah. Somebody said he passed away, and if I heard anything about it. And I'm like, no, I don't know anything about it. I said, I think I remember seeing a short or something. I thought it was just another trolling thing. So does anybody here know who Mike Cerrone is? He used to come up on my panel years ago.
No, Jeff, I dropped a comment in the back chat if you can read it. Don't say it out loud, though.
All right. Sorry. It's
That's probably why you've seen that type of activity.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
as you can imagine, I mean, it's been pretty dead here. As you can imagine, Cam was just LARPing with his pulling up to the Nunionites.
Oh, I don't even know if I know what you're talking. He was going to pull up on somebody, or?
Well, first he was on his way to Texas to show up to my job. Then he was going to be next to Clown Forces. Then Nunya was next after Clown Force, and then the final destination of the trip was Gigi's.
Wow, I didn't know he was doing all that stuff. Is there a reason why? Like, I don't understand.
I guess he got hyped up by Warbot. I don't know.
I didn't know Warbot was even still on YouTube. Honestly, I thought he left.
Sabby was actually first before me.
Oh wow! Wait a minute. Was it Dr. Jeff or somebody put up a video?
Yeah.
So he stole allegedly. It was identical. So there's another content creator that was driving and says "Welcome to Texas" or something.
Yeah, and he stole somebody's video.
Oh wow! I didn't know if that was just like an AI troll thing or if it was actually real. Like I was like, wow.
There's somebody in the back chat, but don't put them up, Jeff. Just respond in the back chat.
What that is?
Don't let them up though.
Oh, they don't want to be let up. Okay, I got you.
Oh wait, they said let them up actually. My bad.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
What's up, Brian?
Hey, what up, Nunya?
Hey, I just wanted to say the reason why he was doing it, Cam, is because he's a bitch. That's all.
Wait, Cass? Damn, she dropped back.
Well, I'm still here, Jeff. Nunya's still here in spirits.
Oh, goodness.
Go live, Nunya.
Oh, boy.
Stop hiding.
Oh, my
I was going to give
goodness.
Cam credit if he actually pulled up on Cruz.
Jeez. Wow. So that was just a LARP, I guess he was doing.
Yeah.
Nunya, I forgot. Now I was going to ask you, damn.
Actually, his new plan is
Oh,
actually to
shoot.
work with Weld County to prove that he's a better catcher than Tommy.
Oh, is that where he's going then, Colorado?
Yeah, he's gonna work with Weld County and prove to Tommy he can have sting houses and like prove he's a better catcher. And he'll get like at least 3 convictions while there.
Wow. Okay, that's news to me again. Yeah, I haven't talked to Cam in like, gosh, it's been a long time. We actually, what was weird is we didn't get along for like a year. I'm going back a while here, guys. And then about a year and a half ago, we settled beef on a panel, and we ended up talking on the phone all night and had a great talk. And then he went after me again for a couple months later. I didn't even know why. So I just don't pay attention that much. So
Brian, what's your thoughts on Bob Lazar? Says eat the light.
Bob Lazar.
yeah, I'll put it up on the screen.
Well,
I actually
used
have to
do,
jump
like,
down.
did some
I'm on
counseling
iPhone, so I can't
classes
hear him.
Oh, okay. Take care, Anthony. Appreciate
on
you.
Bob Lazar. I did I forgot what it's called. To be honest with you, I forgot what the name of the class is called, but it has to do with body language, stuff like that. And he seems pretty solid in what he says, but he also, on the other, like 50% of him, he doesn't believe what he's saying. I hope that helps.
So is he like an author or like a preacher or
He's
what
big on
is he?
UFO stuff. Like,
oh, that's the next subject I want to get into was UFOs.
Incredible. Yeah, but at the same time, he doesn't believe what he's saying if you read his body language.
So he's just saying it just for clicks and views or whatever.
I don't know. He could be telling the truth, but he probably doesn't understand what's going on.
Right.
I think what he's saying is he's telling a lot of truth,
Casey.
but he thinks it's alien stuff when it's really not.
Casey's here. We were talking about politics and Trump and Casey. Hit the link. We're keeping it PG though. Be careful what you say. Up here, obviously. But yeah,
Bob Lazar, or Lazar, whatever you want to call him, not Laser, but Lazar or Lazar, whatever. I think he believes what he's saying, but he doesn't believe what he thinks about it. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's sounds like
there's probably people that love him. I think the guy's cool.
Well, it sounds like politicians.
I'm not saying aliens are impossible.
They lie, and
saying I don't think he believes what he's saying, though, or understands what he's saying, or he doesn't comprehend what he's. How can I say this?
I know what you're saying. It's like in his subconscious, but
he doesn't know the origin of it and doesn't believe where the origin really comes from. Whereas, what was it? Vlok, not Vlok, Vok, Villeneuve. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I think that
the guy that said these beings that they were from outer space, but I believe them to be more violent or demonic is really the best word, but he used a different word. Jacques. Somebody help me here. Come on, Jacques Vallée. Was that his name?
Well, just so you know, Brian, can you hear me? I know you're having trouble hearing me, unfortunately. Can you hear me right now? Test.
Jacques, man, I think I had
Brian, can you hear me?
Sorry, I'm getting old.
Oh, shoot. Brian, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Look at the screen. The person that asked you about that, he said he has a movie coming out on Friday.
Oh, good. I'll watch it. I'm open to it. I don't think there's no problem with the aliens existing, but I just don't think that they can get here. That's the problem.
Oh, Casey's busy right now. That's fine, Casey. We just wanted to invite you up because we were talking about politics and the Trump thing. We're not. The way Brian explained it is the way I feel too. Meaning, we're not. How did you say it earlier? You said it perfectly. You don't have a final thought on it yet, but right now we're not very supportive.
I thought I was reading the YouTube comments, and I saw Nanya say something. I won't repeat it, but that was funny as shit. Okay,
which one was it? Oh, the Laura and Casey thing. Is Laura here?
No, Nanya. She said something in the private chat. And I thought,
don't repeat it though.
Like, oh crap! I was like, wait a minute, and then I saw it, and I just started laughing. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I think she wants to be private on that one.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And one thing about the private chat is before you tell anybody there's something in private chat, you type it first, because if anybody hears that and they get up here real quick, they can see it. But they can't see it if it's already typed, then they come up. little bit of a fun fact there.
Nicotine's not good for you.
Hey, what's up, CPPWV? That's Colorado Pet Patrol, or well, technically West Virginia. They're a branch off CPP. In case, I'm pretty sure you remember CPPWV. Good to see you. I hope all is well. Yeah, dude. Brian, did you hear? So I'm not going to sit here and talk about the weather for more than a minute. I'm just going to say this. So the South Valley, what was it? 4 or 5 days ago, got up to 100 degrees here. Now we're in a cold front, and we're going to be, our highs are, well, today it's like 65 or 70, but our highs are only going to be in the 60s for a couple days with rain, and the lows, the overnight lows, are going to hit the upper 30s, dude, for like 2 days, and then we're going to go back up to the 80s and 90s next week, I guess.
Where I'm at, I'm not going to say where I'm at, but where I'm at, it's kind of chilly.
Yeah, you moved, so you're in a different part now, but it's still cold where you're at now.
Yep.
But yeah, so wait, there's
you never lived in Satan's testicles, so it's
I wouldn't want to. But honestly, like earlier, backing up just a little bit, like when I was saying, the Bible says that we should pray for those that persecute us, pray for our enemies, pray for those who talk bad about all that stuff. I do. It's just the Holy Spirit of God telling me to. Like, it might be at night, it might be in the middle of the day. It's like, you know what? I pray for this person and that person that just says the most horrible things about me on YouTube. Or I pray for this person who's not a good person at the restaurant down the road. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we're supposed to do, is pray for each other,
Can I say something? I think that would help all people, religious or non-religious. If you just try this, think of the worst person you can think of that's done the worst thing to you, and just try your best to forgive it, whatever it was, or the things that happened. And then if you're religious, pray for them, and you'll be surprised what happens. And I think that's why they did a study years ago on churches that did confession. Yeah. And they said that they noticed that there's 90 or 80 something percent more success in the mental health of somebody that went to confession than somebody that went to a psychiatrist for the same period of time. Right. There's just something about getting that off your chest, and then that forgiveness, even if you don't believe in God. I'm trying to help everybody here, and I mean that. That's what the study showed. And I think people just hold too much, and they're holding a burden that the other person doesn't even think about. Right. So really get it off your chest one way or the other. Yeah.
And I'm not going to get in like certain situations like directly, but vaguely. Is that the real Laura Pickle? Because I need to mod her back up if it is. Let me go to but yeah, like what you just said, and you've seen it firsthand when I was going through some situations, and even though I wasn't supposed to, I wanted to with a couple people. I was like, I just want to make peace with this person. I don't want any issues. I'm not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know. It's just some people, or there is something that, and I think a lot of, maybe I shouldn't say it, but a certain person that has over 100,000 subscribers, a big person, they mentioned something the other day that I literally agree with them and felt this way 100%. We all come from different cultures, different families, different backgrounds, we all have a different background. We've had tragedies. Some of us has not had any, or maybe few. Some of us had a lot. And some people have this mindset, and in their mindset, everybody else thinks like that. Just like I do sometimes. I think, why would somebody do that? It doesn't make sense to me. Does that make sense? I'm trying to make a point, but it's kind of hard. But anyways.
No, actually, because of what you've said, we're about 40% dumber, and our IQ levels have dropped. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't understand why people think the way they do. It's like, I would never do that. Like, how could you do that? Like, why would you want to go to prison for 20 years? Or why would you want to be that immoral, or why would you want to hurt somebody or in that way just because you have, or whatever, fill in the blank. But
somebody said it earlier and I forgive me who said this, but it was really good. And I think it was the light person, the light something said that everybody's selfish. Nobody cares about other people and they pretend like they do. But I mean, there are some, I'm just saying, but the majority of people just don't care anymore. And what happens when that happens, nations fall. And then guess what happens? Everybody comes together at some point, even after a mass exodus of lives, which is horrible. Hey, hold on. I got to take a phone call.
Yeah. There was something I was thinking here. Who said that the other just something, see what Casey says here. The biggest downfall in the society is people not, let me put it on the screen here real quick. That way everybody else can see it better. People not caring about something someone is going through until they, exactly, Casey, exactly, until they go through it or it personally affects them. That is 100% correct, Casey. Exactly. Yep. Dr. Jeff even said facts. Yep. That is 100% facts. Hey, Dave, how you doing, man? Hope you're well. Yeah, that is facts. Absolute facts. How you been doing, Laura? I haven't been around much either, but the few times I have, where I'm coming back a little bit, unless something really, things are starting to kind of, whatever, even itself out a little bit with our situation coming up soon. But yeah, I when I am around a little bit, I haven't really seen you too much. I hope you're okay. Watched it on stream at the other end of the protest. I was watching the kids, and oh yeah, I saw it afterwards, and I made a comment in Casey's. Him and I, we agree to disagree on a lot of things, but there's some things we do agree on, obviously. So, and I just put on there, I believe in freedom of speech. Casey was doing his form of freedom of speech, and that's what we got to support as our First Amendment right. Whether you agree with Casey or don't, or not sure, or whoever, What's up, Steven? Steven, I'm sorry I haven't got back to you on DMs. I get so many of them, and I got to stay away from a lot of social medias and YouTubes and stuff a lot because of what I'm going through. So I apologize. I will get back to you.
Jeff, you sound like a boomer. I have to stay away from a lot of YouTubes.
YouTubes?
When he said YouTubes. Like plural, YouTubes.
Let me just read his comment on the screen here. It says, I agree or disagree in some churches, but the word of God is truth. That is facts.
Right.
That is facts.
That is fact.
That is correct.
That is correct.
I'm good, Jeff. I've been coming around here and there. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing, but I kind of have to too. So plus, again, 3 months sober, give or take a day or two. I want to look at the month cycle, but yeah. So
I bet you a lot of people would like to see this. It's the King James Bible.
Is that the hardback, or you always got leather or lambskin?
Sent this to me, like a couple colors of it, and this one I like it, so I kept this one. I gave one to a guy at church, but it's got like silver and then burgundy. It's fake leather, but the print looks like old school Cambridge. Let me show you. If anybody knows what I'm talking about. Just large print, nothing fancy, no cross references, just pure text.
Did it come with the ribbon mark, or did you have to add some?
No, it came with one. It's from India. It's the first. This is a brand new publisher from 2025, and of course they sent me a bunch of stuff, but most of it wasn't that great. So I just whatever was good is what will be on my reviews. And I tell them like, hey, look, don't send me stuff that's because I'm going to be honest, and I might review it if they say, hey, go ahead and do that so we know how to improve. I'll do it. But yeah,
thank you, Laura.
The one I'm using is good. So
yeah, thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yes, you're absolutely right about that. Let me scroll back up here. I'm sorry I can't keep up here. Ben will win. Ben, you should hop up, man. sent you the link and everything beforehand. Can't trust churches anymore. I listened to the words they preach as was commanded in the Bible, and they are all jacked up. Yeah, we talked about this on our.
Go to an Orthodox.
And Brian, real quick, sorry. Have you been in our party calls with me and OTR and Ben and Casey, and even Dad's been on one of them now, and some other people? Have you been on our party calls? You should join in sometime. We have a lot of good talks. It's just us. It's not on the internet or anything. Yeah, Ben, you can hit the link. It's pinned.
Let me say something real quick. If you've been to a bunch of churches and it's all bullshit, like what most of them are, go to an Orthodox church and whatever they say, write it down and then go study church history and the church fathers and the saints. It'll just match up, and you'll be surprised how your Bible just opens. And it took me how many years was I a Baptist preacher, Jeff? I was ordained in 2008, but before that I was there since 1997. Here's what happened. This is really weird. You might not remember this, so this will be kind of interesting. Let me just put it this way. This is fucking crazy. I'm going to cuss once. It's crazy that I did what I did in my life, and it's confidence where I'm at, and my son's there, and so are my kids.
That's what I was going to say is I was saved at a young age from the Billy Graham program, right? Remember that? And I always thought that you were just a Christian too. You know how you think that, you're younger and you're growing up and we're partying and we're doing things we should do and things we shouldn't do and blah, 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 blah. Right. Till after that, we can't say it, on here, but, after the situation, which you did give the testimony one time here. And then you got saved. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I thought you were already saved. It's like, wait a minute. I don't understand.
I was an atheist. He didn't know it.
So because I thought that you believed in God, or maybe you just said you did. So you were a straight out atheist?
I was agnostic. I was like, if there is one, that's great, but I'm doing this, so who cares? I don't think there is, but maybe, maybe it's an alien or something.
But that was a miracle, to be honest.
Maybe that way. Oh my goodness. Jeff, you're going to remember this. We are coming out of the cul-de-sac, and I had Brandon Donahue, which is okay. Because
don't mention last names, please, Brian.
And he was sitting next to me to my right. We are in a Ford Ranger. We went out of the cul-de-sac, and you said, did you see that? Me and Brandon said, no. You said it looked like an upside down. That
was in Dallas.
That was metallic. It was a UFO.
Right.
You did, but we saw it when it was at the Plano Towers. We all saw it. We saw it take off like a dart.
Yeah, well, the neighbors were out. I won't, I won't just say first name. Steve was outside, and
people were
all the neighbors.
They're putting the brakes. They were putting it up.
It was crazy. It was,
and I was a little kid,
right? It was a clear sky too.
Oh yeah.
So there's other scripture in the Bible, but Habakkuk chapter 5, and especially verse 5, talks about UFOs. It says the round saucer and they're evil and they're thieves.
There's no UFO.
Am I getting that wrong?
There's none in the Bible. There's connections to things like that, but there's not a description of that.
Because it says round.
Let me give you a little brief history lesson.
Well,
every time in history, if somebody believed in something that was supernatural, these beings would copy it. There was a time in the early 1900s, it was fairies. Before that, it was gnomes. After that, it was aliens, only until 1948, when we said we saw these almond-eyed gray creatures. Then for some reason, they would show up that way, but it would change. It would change. If their planet would change, when they said it was
like
we're not from Mars, we're from another country, we're from another planet. It would always change according to how we looked at and perceived things. And that's why Jacques Villeneuve, or whatever, I can't even think of his name, would say that these guys are deceptive, they lie, and they camo each other to where the humans think they are. It's crazy. They're just deceptive.
It's like,
very deceptive.
Well, let me just say this too, and I know it's kind of a different subject, but they still compare it to possible paranormal or whatever, afterlife, whatever. But like the whole Bigfoot, you never really see, even in 2026, you never really see a picture or a video of Bigfoot clearly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but who would?
It's like, it's 2026. We have.
I'm not saying I believe in Bigfoot, but even if if Bigfoot species was out there,
yeah,
they're probably going to be more nocturnal, so you're not going to see them that much, and they're going to be in areas you're not going to see them that much. So it's
But do you think they're supernatural, or do you think they're an actual animal?
They could be multidimensional. They could just be a species that we don't know of. It's fun to think about, but don't waste your time on it.
All right, well, let me ask you one more question back to the alien thing. Do you think that there's actually aliens living, like there's scientists and Christian scientists too, like not the denomination Christian Science? I mean, scientists that are Christian saying there is alien life form in the ocean and maybe in the woods, or they find like a new species.
I do believe there's something that's alien, but I don't think it's from another planet. I think it's been here probably longer than us, or at the same time of us. They don't like us, they hate us, and they're probably not made in the they're probably made in the image of God and fell. They're most likely fallen because they don't disturb waters.
What's up, Matt C? Sorry I missed your
I think you know where I'm getting with that, but
yeah. Van House Life Backup. All right, we'll talk to you later. I don't know who that is. I don't know if that's a troll or a backup account. I have no idea.
But here's the main thing that I think people get turned off about Christianity in America is because you see Protestants, and I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I was one of them for a long time. It becomes a fucking circus. It really does. It becomes a circus. And it becomes an atheist millhouse. All they pump out is atheists because you're seeing all this weird.
It's been westernized.
In the Orthodox Church, you see reverence,
right,
and something that everything has a meaning. Every color, every stroke of the paintbrush. They don't even call it painting icons. They call it writing icons. Everything means something, and there's some reverence there that's not found anywhere. And then when you see that, you're like, well, there's where the natural and the supernatural connect. And then when you read the writings of the East and then the West, you're like, they're both opposite, but yet now they connect. And then once you get that, you're not going to go back. And I promise you, once you understand how the East and the West can connect, you'll be blown away. Because you take materialism to supra materialism, or supernatural to natural. And then when you're able to connect those two things, it's like gears that just come together, and you're like, that's why the world is the way it is. Because you want to see reality, no materialism. But really, if you want to see reality, you see both combined. You see supernatural and natural connect, and you're like, that's what real is for reality.
Right.
That will blow your mind. And trust me, I'm still getting my mind blown every day when I'm reading and studying the stuff. And it's amazing. I can't even explain it. I'm not going to try to, but that's the best I can give you a hit of a bat right now.
Right. So I guess there's a couple, I'll have to send you the links. There's a couple that even like the host of the channel, they have millions of subscribers, and they don't really believe in a lot of the stuff that really got them, and says there's no doubt about it. That's something out of this realm, out of this dimension, out of this world. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, supernatural, alien life form, different dimension. And then they speak of like residual energy. What do you think about all that? Like, what's your opinion? Like the ghost hunters, for example, like residual sounds as opposed to intelligent sounds. Like if they ask a question, it answers it directly back. But then there's also what they call residual sounds from the past. Do you believe in that? Like, is that true? What's up, Savvy?
There's a big problem with the residual part as far as physics is concerned. So that's an absolute no. If you know physics, you know that's not possible. Except for crystals. But how many crystals do you see if there's crystals in some, I know some rocks might have some crystals in them. That's possible. They can record like a radio, like tape on a old radio cassette. That's pretty much what that is. But for it to react to questions or to repeat itself like with no energy is impossible. So there's something there with ghost hunters, but you this is so like
go ahead,
I'll
let you finish. But I was going to say what bothers me is our friend Darrell, which may be coming up soon. He's going to be doing a ghost hunt, or did one. I have to help if he comes up. We'll talk about it. And he is a Christian, as you know. But I was worried because these whatever they are, whatever you want to call them, they
Mm.
attach themselves to people and they follow them home and then cause ruckus in their homes.
Well, the problem is a lot of people don't realize they're already there. They're already in your house.
Right. It doesn't mean because they can. I mean, they go through walls. I mean,
if you watch most ghost hunters, what they'll say is like, we went through the house, made sure nobody's in here, so we can't contaminate the place with humans, right? And then they'll say, but let's call out now. It's time to call out. If you call out,
yeah, then they're going to.
If some answers, it doesn't mean it's telling the truth.
Right. And they pretend like, okay, I've actually witnessed this. My ex-wife and I witnessed this. I would be all the way in Albuquerque getting groceries or something, and she would be back at the reservation, and she would hear my voice and my name. I'm not going to say her name on YouTube, obviously. She goes, I heard you yell out my first name, like you, like help or something, like. And I actually have heard the same thing when she would be in Albuquerque and I would be at home alone, like the kids would be in school, and I would hear her voice saying my name. I mean, I know what I heard. I was like, and then
it's a mimicking spirit, obviously, because they can't come up with anything original, so they have to copy. But I mean, like when we first moved to Dallas when I was a kid, and I think I was what, 6 or 7.
Yeah, somewhere around there. That sounds.
I went through the back sliding doors, and I never had. Well, I had an out of body experience, which was weird. I didn't. Maybe I'll talk about that here in a few. But when we moved there, I remember. I went out back and I heard somebody say as clear as day in his mom's voice, my name. But I looked around. She wasn't even there. She was working because she was babysitting the next door neighbor's kids. You remember what I'm talking about,
right? Yeah.
But for some reason, I knew to ignore it without being told to ignore it, and I did.
Right.
Yeah. So
that's look at on the screen there. Eat the Light said I had a drawer fly out from the kitchen cupboard. No one was there. That's crazy.
Well, if that really happened, and you're being completely honest, which is fine, if that happened, just ignore it, and I would go to an Orthodox church. No, but
yeah.
Okay, so you have the Trinity, which is the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and then you have the two natures of Christ. Do the sign of the cross, even if you don't believe it, because that would prove what I'm saying. But do the sign of the cross, say, the Lord rebuke thee.
Thanks, Dr.
Say that. See what happens. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, and something does happen, maybe it'll give some, truth to what I'm saying.
Right.
And it's something simple. So it's not like, okay, even I don't believe this, I'm going to try it. He said, if Christ answers you, what are you going to do then? You'd be like, maybe there's something to this. So.
All right. So let me ask this question, and we're going to be very vague and not say names, but, like when our dad was in the hospital with a heart attack and he was clinically deceased for up to 45 minutes, they worked on him and then he came back to life, obviously, or whatever, however that worked. Your oldest son was here and literally saw him walk from the bedroom to the computer room. Do you think that was Dad's soul?
It was either my dad or I think it was an angel, honestly. But yeah, I was in the computer room. Of course, we still had dial-up, I think. I could be wrong. We might have just got fiber optic, but I don't think we did. But my dad had passed away. My mom said to somebody, let you go. Something's wrong with your father. She wouldn't tell me that he was dead at the moment. And I thought, okay, well, they're working on him. Everything's going to be fine. But something was told me something was wrong. And then my son was playing living room, and he liked those little plastic ball things he would throw,
Yeah.
He came in and he was telling me there's somebody, and he was real little, I think 3 or 3.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you I think there was a dox in chat. They got rid of it. Go ahead, Brian. Thank you for whoever did that.
He was 2 or 3, but he was enough to tell me, hey, Dad, he probably didn't say as many words on what I'm about to say, but he said, somebody's here to talk to you in the living room. All right. And I said, okay. I got up and I'm like, okay, no, I didn't hear nothing. That's kind of freaky. What are you doing? Tell my son, walked out there, nobody. And then it happened a second time. And so I went back out there and my son was sure. And it was freaky. And then my mom called and said, well, your dad, he had,
because we were in the hospital.
He regained his heartbeat and everything. but there was a being in my house I did not see, but my son did. So
yeah,
take it as you will. I mean, but my son never did anything weird like that before. He said, "There's something here to see you, Dad." I mean, I'm putting it in easy, like for you to understand, because for him, he was
right.
younger, but he definitely said there was somebody else.
Hi, Esme.
In so long, you know. But,
Right. Oh, we're just talking about a lot of things right now. We're talking about supernatural, alien, mixed with a little Bible stuff, just whatever. How you doing, Esme? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you.
And by the way, guys, I'm willing to put the Bible to the side if you want to talk about supernatural things. I mean, why not? Why does this have to be in the way? Why?
Right.
Why?
See,
I won't bring up scripture if you don't want me to. I'll just bring up experiences. It's fun to talk about, and I think it's very good for people to talk about.
Right. Laura, I could ask him. Should I go ask? Maybe I shouldn't put him on panel without.
Yeah, no.
I think you
Laura,
remember more.
He saw light, but it was very, very, very dim, but bright in the middle, and all he felt was complete peace until they brought him back, and he felt himself go back in his body, and he woke up.
So. Yeah. Well, he did say something to who he believes may have been Christ. There's a light so bright. He said,
Jeff,
I'm not going to say our mom's name, but he said, I just want to go back to be with my wife. But he said her actual name.
I don't believe that happened. The story's
really?
been too, from what he said at the very beginning till now, it's been kind of weird. But when
you think he's doing the fish is this big, and then a year later the fish is this? Is he doing that? You think
fish is this big, and then later on the fish?
Yeah, I kind of thought about that too. Yeah, I've been guilty of that myself, and you know that. Yeah, well, all of us get guilty.
We get excited sometimes.
Over exaggerating stuff. Yeah, I don't think nobody's backstage, but we can change subjects, y'all. We're just here, just trying to keep. Oh, I put up a goal. Nobody has to.
Let's about ghost hunting without the biblical stuff, unless somebody has a question about it.
Yeah, we can do that. I wish Darrell was here.
I fall asleep listening. If you guys want a really good two-guy team, it's in the UK, and these guys are both skeptics. They were.
I think I know who you're talking about, but go ahead.
They were urban. What is urban explorers?
Yes,
and then they saw too much. It's called Ghost Theory. Go subscribe, man, dude. Those guys.
Yeah, if somebody could drop that link. The Ghost Explorers. I don't have a link.
Just put in Ghost Theory on YouTube and subscribe. That's all I can say. They're very good, and they're funny as hell too. But they're genuine.
Oh yeah,
they ain't fake. They don't bring all these tools in there and these freaking apps that'll say all kinds of weird shit. They're just
not only that.
Really investigate.
You said UK Explorers, right?
No, they're Ghost Theory, but they're from the UK.
I think they're the ones that do it unredacted, meaning they don't edit stuff. Is that the right crew?
Yeah, and then Joe, the bigger guy, was a complete skeptic, didn't believe it at all. The other guy was very unsure, so that's why it's called Ghost Theory. They're like, well, you got the evolution theory, then you have creation theory, and you have all these theories, and then you go with. But
okay, so they have holy cow, they're huge
now. But if you watch them long enough, man, they catch some good stuff.
Wait, the Ghost Explorers, but I can't. I see people like doing like clips about
I'll pop up Ghost Theory, and I'll put it in the link.
Yeah, I can't find it. But that one clip channel had like over 500,000, so they got to be huge. But
they have, I think, over 200,000 now.
Okay,
but I mean, they've grown slowly. They just love what they do.
Right.
I love these guys, and they're funny as hell, and they're down to earth. They're not fake. You'll know it when you watch them long enough. Right.
Laura, yeah, I don't know if you were here. That's kind of what led us into where we're at now. I've been doing a deep dive on the channel called Creepy Vids. Anything from like investigations from Jeffrey Dahmer type stuff, all the way to ghost hunters and campers that see in Bigfoot and all this stuff. I've been doing that too lately. She says I've been watching tons of Bigfoot hunting videos, especially the ones in my Province. Sorry. I have to turn it off.
In there, so
good. Thanks, bro. Everybody sub to that channel if you're not. I have to turn it off when they start bringing up ghosts. Too scary. Yeah, then I start thinking I'm going to turn my head and see something too.
I would say this much though: if you guys believe in that supernatural, don't be scared of the evil stuff. Mock it.
Because all you're doing is
they don't like being
yeah,
mocked.
it's like a dog consents if we fear the dog or if we're a good person. Well, the ghosts they want to sense that fear. Ghost theory. Thanks, Dave. There's another one, Brian. Ghost theory.
They're awesome, man. Those guys they're just funny. They're fun. They're good to watch, even if you didn't believe none of it. If you're a complete atheist, which I don't think anybody really is, honestly, because I know I've been there.
I think it's more
I was agnostic, but you guys would love those guys. They're cool.
Yeah, thanks, Dave, for dropping that. I forgot about them. I've been watching them too. I'm already subbed to them. Yeah, they're good. Oh, Jeff, I started watching that Sailboat. Oh, you did Sailing with Phoenix? I've missed the last couple weeks. Is he still traveling around the world on the sailboat? Because that's his goal, is to be like, I think he'll be like number 101 or something that's actually sailed around the world in history or something like that. Because his first sail was from Oregon to Hawaii, and then I got to catch up. But he's really cool. I'm glad you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Brian, can you lead us in prayer
he wants
for our friend?
Let me come right back.
Because
I won't say my own prayer. I don't think it will do it justice. I'll be right.
No, he's talking about a YouTube member that goes by Gigi. I don't know what happened to him, but he's asking if you could pray for our friend who passed.
Justice. I'll be right back.
Okay. I guess he passed. I didn't know that. That's terrible news. I did not know that. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, he's in the Hawaiian Islands right now. Oh, so he's back in Hawaii because he was doing. I saw a couple videos where he went to Fiji actually. I don't know how far that is from Hawaii. So he must have went back, or unless I don't know. Yeah, rest in peace, Gigi. Rest in peace to Gigi. I miss him. Yes, he did, Jeb. That's why we have not been live. Oh shoot. Wow. Yeah, I do log in almost every when I can, almost every evening. Usually we're done for the day, and I want to see if. And there's just certain channels that I check, and yours is one of them, Nunya, obviously, and Savvy, and I caught a Cruise Air live the other day, and Scamula, and just there's a couple others I'm missing, of course. And I have Hoax Wars and a couple others, and I haven't. And then I even looked up YouTube News and Chat, and I haven't seen that he's went live in like a month now or something. So I don't know. Did you have a good time at the No Kings rally with Casey, Laura? Did she really go? They really went together? I didn't know that. Wow. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if you guys are just joking or not, being honest. I don't know. But hey, that's awesome if they did. I don't know. What up, White? Wait. How you doing, White Claw? How you doing? How you been doing? There's a GoFundMe for his family. Nunya has the link. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, she's a mod, and she's one of my Manji mods. So I think Casey, you have to ask Casey that. I don't know. Well, you'd have to ask him. Yes, YouTube doesn't deserve to know, but yeah, please say a prayer, Jeff. I think my brother's gonna do. He's gonna say a prayer.
I'm gonna do it, but I do want to do it with my own words because I think it would be very low of me to do that. So, okay, in the name of the Father and the Son and of the Holy Spirit, one God, into thy hands, O Lord, I commend the souls of thy servants and beseech thee to grant them rest in thy saints, where the light of thy countenance shineth forever. I beseech thee also to grant that our present lives may be godly, sober, and blameless, that we also may be made worthy to enter into thy heavenly kingdom, and to those we love and have gone into their rest before us. For thou art the resurrection and the life and the repose of thy departed servants. O Christ our God, and unto thee do we ascribe glory with the Father and the Holy Spirit and the Son. Amen.
Amen. That was good. Thank you, everybody, for That was good. Rest in peace, Gigi. That's
Yes,
sad
absolutely.
to hear.
Good
Wow,
idea. I'm always down to do that. Always down to do that.
That was good. I really enjoyed that. Nunya had me pray when Mom came up on Nunya's panel, and I'll be honest with you, I forgot the situation. I think it was after the SWAT thing, but Mom came up, and wanted to say her piece, and Nunya got me in the spot there and asked me to pray. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this in front of everybody, but I did. I hope I did okay. But
well, I don't think you never go wrong. But I mean, one thing I've learned about being in the Orthodox Church is I just don't want to do less than what I can do.
Right.
And it's not me, anyways. But I want to do the, I mean, it's in there. It says the prayer for the deposed or the departed.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So when we talk, and not to get, I know people will probably want to hear a different subject, but I just had this one last question again. I know you answered it to me when you were here, because I'm still learning. And thanks for the Bible, by the way, that they think you stole from an old lady and gave to me or something. A cheap $20-some hardback Orthodox Bible. I was here. You ordered it here, and I got it here. But
I should do it like one of these nights. I mean, I could do it tonight, but it'd be boring. I don't want to bore people. I could show them all my shelves of books. I mean, they're all marked up. Bibles all marked up. Bibles of them ready to give away. Stuff like that. But
that would be cool. I forgot what I was going to say now. Darn it! Oh shoot! I was in the middle of about to say so. It was kind of funny. And I completely lost my train of thought on that one. Ivy, why are you going live? You should come over here.
Wait, is it Ivy?
Yeah, she just went live.
Did she really?
She doesn't even know I'm live. I don't. She's waking up right now over there.
I'll drop her $50 real quick.
Oh, cool. That'll be a blessing. Tell her I said hello and I'm live and sorry I couldn't be. Or I can go on the other phone and say hi.
I try all the time because I mean I love her and her daughter and her family and everything. They're just really good people.
They are, sincerely. Hopefully, I'll get to meet them when I go visit our mutual friend from here. Originally from New England, but we grew up with him here. Him and his wife are back over there, and they're only like a 2.5 hour.
I don't see her on here, Jeff. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I don't see her on the.
Yeah, I was looking for her live. It might be maybe it was a premiere. No, because he said good. Shelly says good morning. Hold on, let me look on the other phone.
What's her handle?
That's what I'm getting right now. Yeah, she's live.
I'm subscribed to her, but I can never find her unless it just like.
Look, I'll drop her. I'll put it in here. Let me do this. I gotta do this first. Let's see. Give her a like, obviously. And I'll just put it in the chat. If anybody wants to go over and say hi or something and give her a like, that would be great. So I'll drop it in the chat.
I've been doing this for years now. If you do have something to give, this is who I give it to. She's a she's not. I hate to say it, but there's certain countries that have more criminals and they do nefarious things. She is not like that at all. In fact, she doesn't even ask. She used to get embarrassed. So I actually stopped for a while and, put in her PayPal when she'd come over and sing. But she got blessed and she was very happy about it. But she's very, very humble. Very, very humble. She's indeed a good person. There's her link, Brian. It's in the chat there. Her live link. Yeah, if y'all want to go over and say, hey, Jeff is live, want us to go over and say, or ask this or whatever, that'd be cool. I'll go over there real quick on the other and say, howdy. Oh, I didn't see it long enough for it to show up in my recent. You have to watch it for like a certain period of time for it to show up. Dave's over there too saying, hey, Dave. Let's see. Oh, I have the volume down. Maybe I should hold on. You guys can hear. She's laughing.
So Dave went over there. Hey Jeff, go home. You are drunk. No, I'm 3 months sober. So Dave went over and said hi. I said hi. I said I'm live, just saying hi.
All right. Did it get dropped or what?
I haven't seen anything. Did you just do it?
No, no. I'm trying to find her channel. For some reason, I can't find it. What's her channel, Jeff?
Hi.
It's in the chat. I dropped the link in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. She just said hi to me just now. I guess it's behind a little bit, or she might be behind. There was like a delay or something.
That's right. I love this girl. She's a sweetheart. All right.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She's gonna freak out, but
I know.
All right. I'm gonna say
See, I should put
here, guys. It's from everybody that's watching with good intent, because some of you guys might be asshole. No, everybody here with good intent. It's from all of us. Okay, guys, is that cool?
Amen.
I'll do the giving, but it's from all of us. All right.
All right. Let's all go over there, and after Brian drops the Anania's there.
Let's do 90. You want to do $100?
Hey, it's whatever you want to do.
All right. Let's. You know what? Honestly, I should be more.
And then the troll comes in there.
I'm being generous. Let's do. We'll do 50. I might do it again. It's just hard for me sometimes. Sorry, even as a Christian, because I do have to do my bills.
Hi, Nonya.
All right.
She said hi, Nanya.
All right. So we're gonna do $49.99. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I didn't put nothing on there though. I was gonna say from all of us.
Everybody loves.
Oh, I accidentally hit the surprise dollar sign. There it is.
It doesn't show anything. I'll say it's from everybody though. Hold on.
Yes.
From
look at her face.
Everyone's from everyone.
Brian, thank you so much.
Jeff's channel.
Okay,
that's so cool.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Jeff.
Thank you, Brian. That's so awesome.
Thank you so much, Brian. God bless you.
She's a sweetheart. Yeah.
I don't know, YouTube remove the moderators.
Yeah, that's why I reminded her. I said, please mod Nanya, but yeah, YouTube does do that sometimes. It'll take away. It used to that back a lot back in the early.
It was years ago I started giving to her, and you know what? She's always been nothing but thankful, and she doesn't use it in the wrong way. So I always
right. Oh, the fake Southwest is in there. Oh my gosh, the fake one had to come in.
I'm good, Ryan.
Well, of course.
And there's the other troll. They're all the trolls. I knew they were going to do that. Oh shit! I have full control on this channel, on her channel. So good luck.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's have coffee.
She's a sweetheart.
Shot zone. I'm gonna turn it down here.
Perspective.
Oh, Cruz is there.
One person on YouTube that I've ever given money to, except for you, when you're,
Well, if you want to donate to me, I just got, was it 10 for $5 a piece, and it goes towards my goal.
Well, I got a lucky day because I got 2 cents left.
I only got like 19 minutes left before the goal runs out. I haven't got a single, but that's okay. I just do it for fun.
No, I think I tried to go your way too sometimes. But
oh, I know. I'm just fooling around here. All right, let me say goodbye here, and then I'll turn this down. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna give Cruz.
I told
Cruz got his ranch.
I told my ice cream all about you, Brian. Yeah, trust me, I'm an ice cream fanatic. It's crazy, dude, and I know what you're talking about. I drink way too much at night at the hotel.
Oh, okay, here's another thing I want to discuss is your equipment and what you talked to me about. Oh shoot, I gotta go live on the podcast channel because the first interview looked like it's going to be live, but I still need an editor. So anybody, I did talk to Spokesman a little bit. I need to talk to him more. He tried to call me and I couldn't answer it the other day. I think it was yesterday. But the first interview looks like it's going to be live, folks, on the Beyond the Barrier channel. So, but we do need an editor because most of them will be pre-recorded and then edited. But this one it looks like it's going to be live. That's what it's looking like. So, make Robert. You going live on your channel, Monterey? Cool.
I really need to. I mean, I'm.
So oh, Mommy Ivy says thank you, Brian. She's here.
I take care of my mother-in-law, and you're welcome, sweetheart. I love you, and I love your daughter. I love everything about you guys. You're very humble. You're very sincere, and you've always been that way. That's why, if you ever see money come my way, it's because you deserve it. You're a good person.
Amen to that. We love you, Ivy, and all your family.
Yes. Absolutely.
Tell Bert I said sup, and tell 10 I said sup.
If I ever come to the Philippines and we visit, you're going to an Orthodox church with me, though.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out when, and I'm gonna be going over there to see our mutual friend, of course, and then they're only 2.5 hours away, so hopefully I can take them out to a nice restaurant when I get there. Tommy almost was able to when he was there with his wife last time. They were close, but they had a time crunch, so they're going to try to see her next time. Oh, wait. Oops, I skipped one.
All are welcome, yeah. I mean,
you're awesome,
Ivy. About the Philippines, how nice and how greeting, and they're like what America used to be. I want to go there so bad.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I think there's a big... The Philippine women are like America was when we were growing. Does that make sense? Like back in the day, 60s. They're humble.
More like the 50s and 60s, maybe 70s. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I doubled up. I'm missing some chats here. Sorry about the trolls, Ivy, that you got over. I think I got rid of them all. There was only a couple. Oh, Nanya said thank you, Jeff and Brian, on Ivy's. Thank you, Nanya. Sorry,
okay. Sorry, is that on the private chat?
No, on Ivy's.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Nanya. Which
she's still over there. She's still over there. She's kind of going back and forth, hiding from Nanya.
They're loyal no matter what you go through, because some people are like, oh, he's drunk, or he did this, we don't like him no more. Let's just do a bunch of videos against him. I mean, what kind of loyalty is that? Really?
Right.
You don't screw up, you're perfect. Like, you don't say something stupid, you don't do something stupid. Really? You're that good. Please let me bow to your feet and kiss your gangrene.
Right, who are you talking to first?
No, I'm just talking about people on YouTube, like, for real.
Oh, the ones that start they're
just like
committing crimes,
gossip when they're cheating on their wives or something. You know, it's just come on, dude. We're all screwed up.
We all have something in our lives that. Or sorry, there's a delay. I didn't mean to overtalk you. But we all have something that we deal with in our lives.
Beat your ass, Jeff. I'm just joking.
Nanya, why is Bruce blackmailing? Somebody else going to come up here? Let's get this party started now. Let's go.
But let's talk about something real that needs to be talked about on YouTube.
All right.
Admit it. I'll admit it. I'll put my own
No, don't dox. Don't get too crazy.
I don't like what they're saying, and I don't agree with it, and I could be wrong. I mean, really? Is that worth it?
If you are around as much as we are, and I haven't been around a lot lately since the situations, but it seems like it's everybody wants it. Like, there's really not a stream where people talk positive about anybody anymore, like it used to be in this community.
Well, I can say this, Jeff. Hold on, real quick. I know I'm your younger brother, but I'm bigger than you, so shut up.
You can still kick
Love
my ass.
But I think if all of us got in a room and we went to lunch together, we would have even your enemies that might be on here watching.
Yep.
They
I've
would
said that
have a
before.
blast.
Oh yeah, I've said that before. If we just got together in IRL in real life, you know.
And just go to like some kind of I don't know, Denny's or something late at night. Dude, let's get some beer before we go. Let's go hang out. Let's go eat some good food. And I think everybody, but maybe 1 or 2% would be like, this sucks because they just can't get over it.
Yeah. I'm not for sure if this is the real person, so I gotta do a blocker here 1 second, whoever you are backstage. I don't know. Where's my overlays? Here's my overlays.
I hope I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But what the heck happened to my brother? If I'm wrong, though.
All right, hold on real quick, Brian.
It really sucks. But I'm a not a professional. I can't say.
Is that you, Jelly?
I did any fighting, but no. I mean, I don't think it'd be that easy.
Brian, can you hear me?
I can see, but it says thank you, like you left or something.
No, there's somebody up on stage. I'm asking, Jilly, is that you or is this a P-bomber?
Jeff,
I'm not going to porn bomb you.
How do I know? No, I'm just kidding.
All it says is thank you on the screen. I can't see nobody.
Yeah, I gotta take it off.
Oh.
So what's up, Jilly? Where did I find it?
Tonight, I'm making the rounds, doing an audit for free speech.
What do you mean, like you're auditing, like First Amendment auditing? Like, I don't understand.
That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm auditing panelists and channel owners to ensure free speech across the platform.
Okay.
Nice.
So
why can't? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I was like, why can't I find? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Get yourself settled here because we're gonna have an in-depth discussion about your channel.
Well, it's up to our free speech if we want to, right?
Well, I would
speech when some people cross the line, though.
I would highly recommend it.
Okay. Cool.
This is for the well-being of your channel and the support of the community. Just based on your personal guess, how many people do you have in your ban list at the current moment?
Yeah, I forgot. I was going to go through it too. I'd say probably 300 plus.
How many of those do you think still deserve their ban?
I was actually going to unban some people. So yeah, I would say most of them are doxes. So I would say probably 40 or 50 are actual accounts. I would say half of them deserve to be unbanned. Yeah.
Okay, let me write this down. It's looking pretty good. It looks like you're taking steps to actively correct what has been going on your channel. You've successfully avoided Mussolini status, but I can't say some of the other channels I've been to tonight have done so.
We're waiting for Hitler. We really like to see some speech.
No, you can't say that on YouTube, Brian.
Yeah,
in Minecraft.
Not even in Minecraft. We can't do that.
Well, you can, but they don't like it. But anyway, you're not really supposed to. All right, so everybody's saying
like people that believe
so
that.
Everybody's saying cooked, cringe to you, I
Jeff,
guess, Julie. I don't know.
I hope she's not opposed to people that of that persuasion would want to talk because that's free speech, right?
Well, yes, I would encourage all to come up. This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to eradicate the barriers that people have been facing when it comes to chatting and coming up on panel and expressing their opinions.
Right. Like, I mean, white Europeans really need to take over this nation. And that's the thing you're trying to expose, right?
I'm trying to expose the people who are acting like Mussolini.
Well, Mussolini had speech and he spoke. And I believe Mussolini should speak too, along with Marx and Billy Graham.
So what are the commonalities between those three figures? Could you tell me?
It doesn't have to be if it's free speech.
They have all spoken, yes. And they had the freedom to do so. But I can't say...
Right. We should be able to call you a bitch.
Oh my God. What did I do to deserve this?
No, I'm just showing my equality of free speech.
Well, you should be allowed to say that, but are certain people allowed to come up on panel and say the same thing about you? Would you appreciate it?
Absolutely, but you know what? It might be retaliated against. I don't know.
I'm sensing a lot of hostility just
Some
because
gaslighting going on.
Smiling, and you don't understand body language. You have no idea what a joke is. You have no idea what like a homily is. You have no idea what like comedic rephrases are.
What's a homily? A homily? What is that?
Question. Free speech, right?
Free speech. Go ahead and ask.
All right. How much do you weigh?
If she ain't 280, she ain't a lady.
Okay.
Whoa, I never heard that before. Wait, what was it? I never heard that before.
If she 280, she ain't a lady. If she 280, she ain't been a lady. Because you can't see that. Lady.
What
Look,
up,
I'm a very rotund individual who lives in a trailer park.
Yeah.
If I deserve my freedom of speech, then you can go ahead and insult me. What do you have to say about fat women who live in trailer parks?
Well, I would say a low carb diet would help because I care about your health. I don't want you to die. And this is being honest. Get rid of the carbs and the sugars.
Okay.
Stop relying on the government. Go out and work. Put one foot in front of the other. And do your best. God bless you.
So what if my feet really hurt?
Yeah. Like how? Why do they hurt?
Well, I have a health condition related to my weight.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. It's called diabetes.
Yes, I did not want to dox my condition, HIPAA.
I didn't dox nothing. I said if your feet hurt, you probably have diabetes and you're going to die and they're going to be cut off.
Yeah, that's like the first sign of diabetes is you get tingly, or what's it called? Your feet.
No. It's
like
okay.
fire.
I know where she's going.
By the way, Brian,
diabetes and have your feet cut off.
I'll keep it going. I'll keep it going for a little bit. I won't say anything, Jilly.
HIPAA is only applicable to healthcare professionals. It defines what they can divulge and release and how they have to protect the information. It has nothing to do with you or me.
Really? I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, it's their job to protect that information. Healthcare professionals. HIPAA only applies to the healthcare as far as enforcement goes. They give you the notice whenever you sign into a doctor's office. By the way, HIPAA. And you sign the thing and you don't know what you're signing. Basically, it says that they're required to protect your information. They're going to share your information with other people at your discretion. And that's what it comes down to.
Like nobody could just go into your local doctor's office and say, oh, I want to know everything about Ben Wynn or whatever.
Exactly. They can't do that. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people, and I know this from the First Amendment auditor community, like they'll go stand outside of a weed shop. Outside of a weed shop, right? And the people will come out and be like, well, you can't record, that's HIPAA. HIPAA requires you guys to protect their information. I'm standing on a sidewalk. Whatever I can see from here, if I can see it through the window, that's your fault, not mine.
Right, because you're in public.
Exactly. So they need to protect it from public view. And so HIPAA mostly applies to the healthcare professionals as far as enforcement. It does apply to you in the sense that you can supposedly rest assured that your information is secure. But yeah, that's what HIPAA is. And anyway, there's a lot of people don't even know what the acronym actually is. They think it's HIPPA. It's not. It's HIPAA. You know what that stands for? No, nobody does. It's Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act.
It's just about.
And I think it was about 1996 when they passed it, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, there you go. There's your HIPAA lesson for the day.
Well, there's somebody backstage. I believe it's a troll. And Brian, I don't know if you, but this is the guy up here, Ben. But we're
just cut. I want to talk to Jilly.
Okay, so I'll wait then before I let him up.
Maybe they can join in the conversation.
No. I think it's your free speech to speak up.
Well, I'm listening. I mean, we just heard about HIPAA. We were educated.
How shit you are. Do you really care about free speech? Do you really?
Absolutely. So, like, are you a supporter of HITLA? Hitler?
Right. Say
you're really a supporter of Hitler, though. Hitler.
I'm not talking about HIPAA.
HITLA. Hitler.
Okay, HIPAA.
Hitler.
Okay. But do white people have the right to say black slurs?
When did I say the black slurs?
No, I'm asking you a question, dumbass. I said,
Oh,
you have the right to
well,
say
okay. Here's the thing. I also work for a hotline.
hotline.
Yes,
Is it stuttering people or just stupid people?
both. It's actually called Nigga Lovers Anonymous.
Oh gosh.
Anonymous?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and what
Nigga
do they
Lovers
do?
Anonymous.
She's trolling you, Brian. Julie's skinny and she's just trolling you, Brian.
Oh, you know her, Jeff?
Yes.
You guys suck, big penis. Stop it. Oh my
Stop!
God.
You want to call the
getting
hotline?
ready.
I can get you hooked up with one of our individualized counselors that can help you with all your nigga loving needs.
Well, I've heard a lot of girls say that to me, and unfortunately,
Oh
I'm
my
married, and
gosh.
she takes care of all my needs plus some.
Okay, well, I guess you don't need the hotline. You've got a hotline to hit up yourself, so you're good there.
Hotline. I mean,
Okay, let's chill a little bit. Come on.
Okay, in Minecraft. In Minecraft.
I can't believe I just got punked. You suck, dude.
You did. I let it happen. I was like, should I keep it going? I actually said it out loud. I think they heard me in chat. I was like,
I go down there. I'm be like, hey Jeff, it's good seeing you.
It's been a while since I've been up here, so figured I'd come in hot.
Oh shoot!
Nice talk to you. I'm sorry if I was acting like a prick. Oh my goodness, I feel stupid.
Yeah, you better be. Otherwise, I'll send some African drummers your way, and you'll never see the end of it.
It's comedy hour now.
Hey, yo, boys, you got to go. No, hold on. The Jamaicans are leaving. No, I was joking. No, yeah, that was good. That was good.
I'll be asking about your
in a while.
Robbie said, "Jilly tripping." I like the comment.
Record, I don't know, Jilly. I didn't have anything.
You don't know Jilly, Ben?
No, I didn't have anything against Jilly. I just heard some. Well, she was a little uninformed about a couple of things. So I just, a lot of people are uninformed about quote unquote HIPAA, whatever. So I like to let people know the little bit that I know. I haven't read the whole law, but I understand who it pertains to and who it doesn't. And I understand the limitations of it. So I like to share that knowledge when I can.
Yeah, we appreciate it. I didn't even know that. That's interesting. I didn't know that part of it. That's interesting.
I also made my name today homily because she didn't know what a homily was. And
wait, what's a homily? Did you already say it and I missed it?
When I first saw his
the
name,
homily
all I saw was I'm horny. I was like, he has no luck.
Homily is the Catholic. Homily is the Catholic word for a sermon. What most Americans might know as a sermon. A homily is the sermon. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you wait?
Europeans have the semen.
Hominy with an N is nixtamalized rice, corn. So I thought it was like some sort of
Asian. If you ever lived in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, you've had hominy.
My phone. Oh, we almost lost the freaking. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta check something real quick.
Yeah, hominy is kind of like a corn, but it's kind of like a grain. I don't know. Anyway, they make breads and cakes and all kinds of things out of it.
It's a big corn. Basically, corn.
Yeah.
Very large.
I went to culinary school in Virginia. I know all about hominy. Okay.
Don't they use that to make what we call pozole here, but they call it grits in the South, right?
Yeah, basically the same thing. It's all the same.
Oh, Savvy said HIPAA is a woman on panel. Ooh, shots fired in Minecraft.
Whatever. The root vegetable, or it's not even vegetable. Well, no, I don't even know. It's actually a grain, I think, corn. But you get it when it's at its young age, and then I don't know. It sounds terrible, whatever. But and it's the same thing as meat. Actually, the younger animals taste better. It's just true.
What can you tell us about baby corn?
Huh?
Could you tell us about baby corn? Do you know the story with that?
What kind of corn?
Baby corn.
Oh, that's not even corn. You're talking about what they put in stir fries.
The
and
little
shit?
tiny
That's not
things.
even corn. It just looks like corn.
Well,
Yeah,
I thought it was like unfertilized corn.
No, no, it's not corn at all. It's a completely different plant. It just God decided to throw a trick on us, and he made a little baby plant that looks like corn just to screw us up these days.
Is it a small plant?
To be honest, I've looked into it a little bit, but I don't know how the baby corn actually grows. I imagine it probably pops up on a shoot and then they just chop them off the top, or I don't know. That's my guess. Kind of like, if you had like garlic flowers, right? You know, or
Yeah.
like high-end restaurants will harvest garlic flowers. They're tiny, okay? They're only like maybe 1 centimeter across. They're these little purple flowers, and they will take the time to delicately pluck these things and put them on dishes, right? And you get a little taste of garlic, a little taste of fresh herbalness, whatever. It's kind and it kind of goes into the same thing as like saffron. Saffron is the most expensive spice in the world, and they literally take tweezers and pluck individual stamens out of these flowers, right? And that's your saffron right there, saffron. And that's why it's so expensive, because it's very meticulous and time consuming and whatever. Anyway, all right. I didn't know this was going to be a culinary lesson.
Oh goodness!
And I've been out of the business for 10 years. Damn it. But I still kind of know some stuff.
Oh hey, Jeff, you probably knew I just turned 56. So
as you said that, I responded to that thing.
Oh really? Yeah. I can't believe
he's really my older brother.
He's
He's actually 56. Folks.
I'm starting to feel a little bit, but
yeah, I mean, I'm only 50, so I'm, I got a little
like,
ways.
5.5 years older than you. So
yeah, that's crazy. People are like, what the hell? What the hell? See, be careful, Ben. Jilly will dox your nephew and stalk him on a Snapchat. Oh shit! Wait, Jilly. Cruz said that you will.
I don't believe I'm older than you. That's funny.
Nobody even knows who my nephews are, so that's fine.
I do.
Yeah, I have no interest in anybody's nephews or Snapchats.
It's not what
and it's actually funny that everybody thinks I have nephews.
Somebody's asking if you're single, Ben.
Ooh.
No, they asked.
Well, the name says Guy, so I'm not interested. So I'm not going to answer.
My guy, that's from Rami, though. He's the one that says, "What are you doing, my guy?"
Was that
It
Rami?
looks like their picture has Vienna sausages sticking out of a pair of Crocs.
Wait, what?
Oh shit!
Pull that comment back up and let him look at that picture. It looks like little Vienna sausages.
Oh, good lord!
Stop looking at my brother that way.
Shit.
Vienna sausage tops.
No, I'm not.
The only. Well, I have my profile picture up now. The only other picture you need to see is maybe Jack. That's all. Jack is my only roommate, and he's awesome. And well, he was a little pissed at me the last couple of days, but he's doing good now.
What? Wait, Julie, I just looked at that freaking avatar. What the hell? It looks like fingers in Crocs.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what that is. It looks crazy.
You guys go look at my guy's avatar. That's freaking weird.
It's Prime.
That's crazy. Jack and me off Ben's roommates. I will take any man in a uniform. That's got to be Jilly. That's got to be your alt right there.
No, that's
I wish
not
I
my
had a
alt.
roommate named Jack Mehoff.
Yeah. Look, wait, hold on. What? A-Stack said it. Look. Jack and Mehoff, Ben's roommate.
Oh, sorry. I'm sitting right in front of the microphone, laughing my ass off.
Jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh, did you see the new icon in the top left? The new StreamYard? They changed it. I'm just trying to. I don't know. I think are we running out of juice here? Like, Should we end the stream? I don't know.
How many people are on? Jeff,
60 something.
Jeff, you're at all-time high tonight for tonight, anyways. Okay, we have to come up with something
I don't know
crazy.
what the high was for tonight.
Well, it's
I
probably
think it
when I
was
joined.
70 or 80, but it's around
It's
68 right now.
probably when I joined is when it really spiked.
Yeah. Well, when Jilly came up and her and Brian were whatever, it went up again a little bit.
Well, I was here the whole time, Jeff, but I'd just been doing multiple things. You know, I had to go out.
Good Lord, dude.
I had to go whack down the weeds. I had to do some dishes.
You had to whack the weeds?
Yeah, I had to do some laundry. I had to do some things, okay?
Damn it, Ben.
You know, it's easy when you have a family. When you're by yourself and you got a house to maintain, man, everything.
Right.
You got to do everything yourself, you know?
Oh, I know how you feel, bro.
What up, John P? Reporting for duty. Officer
Especially when you
Doofy,
have more
sir.
than one wife. It's crazy.
Yeah, Brian, you need to hop on our bins on the calls with OTR and all of us I was talking about. We do these like a couple times a month where we just have everybody, Darrell, Ben, OTR, even Dad hopped on one of our calls, and Casey sometimes will pop in or whatever. I think he's been on one at least.
Wait. Did Casey take off or what?
I guess he was here for a little bit. He might be just watching.
I'm gonna talk
to
shit on
chat.
his Facebook page now.
I wish he'd come up though.
What? No, talk shit on his Facebook page. What? You're not man enough to come on?
He's talking. He's talking to somebody. Wait, talking to you?
No, I'll go on his Facebook page. I'll make him look like a little bitch. Hold on.
Oh no, he's talking to somebody else, dude.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. I think I know who he's talking. I can't say it here, Brian, but I think I know who he's talking about. Just so you know.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah. No, Casey can just hit the link. He's welcome to come up. He's got it. I texted it to him before.
If he comes on and he's all offended, I'll tell him I'm joking with him. I just want him to come on. Hold on.
Yeah, he knows that. He knows that. He does the same thing. He trolls and jokes.
Is he still searching for a solo male?
I remember that. You have to ask. I think, yeah, that was.
Not anymore. He's not.
Well, don't say, Brian. Don't say anything, please.
Oh,
what?
Yeah, he doesn't want. What? I don't think he wants to make it public yet, or they do.
You just did.
Why is Jilly so aggressive? This is like alpha female level kind of stuff, you know. It's like, what are you doing over here, girl?
I can't help it.
Huh?
It's in my nature.
I understand that,
I just don't understand how one man and another man can both like be a dump truck. Hey, I see you picked up manure today. Do you mind if I? No. Hold on.
Oh, it's like what was it? I got dumps like a truck. What?
Pack on 2 solo males, 1 panel.
It's the thong song. It's the thong song. You know what I'm talking about?
The song. Wait, what song?
No, the thong song. Thong song.
The thong song. Song. Is that by Mr. Demento? Or no, Dr. Demento? That dude, he does all that funny stuff.
No. It was Neo.
Why does that sound familiar? Neo.
I was like, are you too scared to talk, brother? And I put a laughing emoji. See what he says. Hopefully he'll come back. I don't know.
I heard he went to the No Kings protest.
Yeah, he did. I got there literally at the end. I don't even think I even got a comment in. So I just went to the comment section and put, I support free speech. Whether I agree with him or not, I support his free speech.
I thought about going to one of those
Jillian, tell me
protests.
I'm like really sexy. I don't know if I feel sexy at 45 anymore. Can you tell me more?
I thought you were 56, dude. What's up, David? Good to see you. How you doing, David? What's up, buddy? John P. in the house.
Jilly's like, I ain't saying nothing.
I'm trying to wrap my head around this whole revelation that Jeff has brought forth to us about the solo male search having come to a conclusion.
I think he said it publicly now I'm thinking about it. He said and when him and his wife met, or maybe they already married in college, something of that nature.
No, like
It's
50
on his
guys buried her
channel.
in college, but
Yeah,
after that, I don't know what happened.
but I think he said it ended after they got married or after college or something. Yeah, he said it on his channel.
Hey, do
But
you guys
yeah,
know
he's
Pearl
welcome to come
Davis,
up.
like pearly things?
What's that?
Pearly things, Pearl Davis.
I don't know.
I bet you
I
a
can't.
lot of people don't like her. If you wanted me to have her come on, though, I could probably get her on here.
Wait, what's her name again? It sounds familiar, but is she like a YouTuber or what? I don't know.
Holy crap, Jeff, you're way out there. And I'm not even a big like social media dude. Yeah, she's cool as hell. She's actually really cool. A lot of girls don't like her because she just tells the fucking truth.
I think I know who you're talking about because she does a lot of shorts and she tells it like it is. Like, is that the chick I'm thinking of? She's like probably your age. Well, I don't know. Probably close to our age, maybe 30s. I don't know, but
no, she's like 29 or 30 by now. But no,
but is that who I'm thinking of though? Is she tells women like how it's supposed to be or something, and then she tells men, or I don't know.
Well, I
Wait, did you get Chuckles up here?
Chuckles isn't here.
I thought that's who you were talking about.
No.
I mean,
wait, no, you don't even know.
She's cool. I mean,
Chuckles isn't even on YouTube anymore.
She's not?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, bring her back.
How much? I don't even know her that well. I was actually a mod for her for like a week one time.
What'd you do to get unmodded?
I didn't like her, and yeah, I just told her I don't like it. And,
you don't like Pearl?
Oh,
no, we're talking about Chuckles. Jilly is
right.
confusing
Right
you, Brian. I think.
So can I ask, like, what was the turning point?
Wait,
with you and Chuckles?
Hold on. I don't remember Jilly. I honestly, I don't remember. It was on a panel. It happened like in 2 minutes, and I was like, "Fine, I'm taking your wrench. I'm taking your. All right, bye." I don't remember. That was.
Okay. It was mutual.
Yeah, it was just. I think we were just on a panel. I think it was Locksmith. Like, what was that? 3 years ago? Or I don't even remember. Wow, that's been a long time ago. Or no, maybe it was Envy Cap. I think it was Ryan that was on his channel. I think it was before Alex got the main channel, like the main Envy Cap channel. I think it was on that one, but I think Ryan took it down. I don't know. Chuckles over Jilly. So Cruz says Chuckles over you.
Hey, David. Yeah, I don't know what Cruz's issue is. I think he's mad I didn't respond to his DM or something.
Wait, so where's not change the subject, but where's Lion Will?
That I don't know either. There's been a very educated guess as to where he went, and I think that he now has a set of strawberries.
So, well, he was in one of my last lives, and like I was just in the stream.
And the Sun's reporting there are UFOs coming over black people, and they're taking away all the Jews.
Reports from CNN, probably. But hold on, real quick, Brian. No, the last time he was here, I was ending the stream, and I just gave him a wrench. He made like 2 comments. I said, "Hey, what's up?" And I didn't say anything. I just gave him a standard wrench, and then he stopped chatting. I haven't seen him since, but I don't know.
No, I was joking.
Maybe the only reason he was coming around was just to get a wrench into your channel. Now he's got it. He doesn't have any reason to be here anymore.
Wait, didn't he have a crush on you or you on him or something? Or
it's a very complicated situation.
But then again, him and Missy were also doing a lot of talking too, so I don't know. I'm kind of confused.
But I'm married.
I guess he just attracts homewreckers.
Jelly. What do I do?
Thank you, Misty.
I'm married and I have a crush on you. What do I do?
Well, someone in the chat said earlier that they foresee a vacation between us. I think that is something that should be arranged.
No, Brian, I gotta tell you, I don't even know the whole story with the Jedi and that thing. I know the basics, but I don't know. Speaking of that, do you get along with Esme and Jedi now, Jilly? Are you guys mortal enemies now?
Jeff. Can I get away with this?
I don't know, Brian. Text me.
Get away
first,
with
please.
what?
Well, no, just like watch, boom, 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 bam.
Oh, I see the hand in the background.
You suck, guys. You guys suck. Love you. Love you very much.
Wait, how you doing that, by the way?
For fun.
No, but how? Like, what are you using? OBS?
Oh, I have a little. I bought it off of Amazon for like $9. Literally, I have a
no
remote.
shit. Wow.
Delivering stuff like medical supplies, and then I can put this on right here so that it's real bright, so they can see me when I'm parked.
That's pretty cool.
Otherwise,
I
I
like
have to jack like two Mexicans forward.
No, be careful what you say. People take things literally. You gotta be careful what you say, please. I don't want to have to just end it all of a sudden.
Literally, they have some problems.
What up, Ivan? Raids?
Huh?
Thank you, Misty. Oh yeah, I said thank
My
you. I
family's
appreciate
Mexican. What are they gonna do? Like, damn.
I know it's
It's
true. It's true.
It's
Half of
very
our family
true.
is
More than my family's more than half my family.
I was married to a Mexican American.
For real.
Good. I'm glad we're accepting of Mexicans here. But what do you think of the Chinese?
I had
What about
relations
them?
with a few Mexican Americans.
Like the politics?
Well, there's a lot to do with the Chinese, and like I've been talking about it for a few years now.
Oh, you're
but
going to go into the piss eggs. I don't want to hear about piss eggs.
I'm not going to talk about that. It's come to like the community. The community is infiltrated by the Chinese. Ivan here is a China shill. He is employed by the CCP.
Here we go.
And he
now she's
does
trolling.
dances on TikTok and stars in commercials in China.
Say something with all confidence, without even being retaliated against. After they look it up, the Japanese, they are racist motherfuckers that love white people.
No, actually, Japanese are really nice people. No, seriously, I've heard they're extremely nice. Like they're overly nice.
Well, no, Japanese
Yeah, but
people
they're
can be
still
nice
racist.
naturally to anybody, but they are racist except for against white people. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but they're like Hitler and all that bullcrap.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah,
It's because white people hurt
Quote
them.
unquote. Sorry, Jeff.
yeah. Hypothetically, whatever. Speaking.
No, it's just crazy though. They are that way, and I'm not. I'm not racist, but I'm just saying.
But oh, there's Casey. All right, wait. All right, so Casey's back in chat. Wait, still. Wait. All right, so Brian went to, I think was it Facebook?
Yeah, I went to his Facebook. Just tell him.
So he wants you to come up. He was gaslighting you to come up.
I miss the guy, dude. I haven't seen him for a long time. I haven't talked to him.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've seen Casey. It's like been, what, a couple of years?
Yeah, he's my bitch.
He's awesome. If people just knew him in real life, that's the thing. You got to get to know somebody in real life.
Yeah.
We have our differences, we have our whatevers, but when it comes down to real life,
nobody knows anybody in real life in real time, and then when they do, they're like, "Oh my goodness, we get along."
Yeah.
Casey's he's cool.
Yeah. He says still on. I think he meant to say hold on, or no? I think he's saying you're still on. Yeah, can you come up? Oh, wait, he might be backstage. No, he's not backstage. Yeah, I gotta take a piss. Hey, Ben, are you still there?
Proud of you.
Oh, he's muted.
How much for taking a piss?
I don't know, but guess what? You're in charge. Until I get back.
Oh my gosh! All right, here we go. You
This
is the
I'll
worst
be right
mistake
back.
you could have made.
Right now.
All right, Casey, if you're gonna come up, either wait till I get. I'll be right back. But yeah, you want let me see if you're backstage.
Jeff, I was.
All right, I'll be right back.
$5. You interrupted me, so you can shut the hell up.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Well, in the interest of continuing the show, I'm going to ask Brian real quick. Let me ask you. You mentioned Orthodox churches earlier. Do you have a preferred flavor? I mean, because there's a lot that goes into that. So, and also, can you maybe break it down a little bit why that would be preferable to, say, the modern American church that has a rock band every Sunday?
I think you answered it, but really we don't have a diversity. Everybody says that. Like when I first went to an Orthodox liturgy, it was Greek, But
let
then,
me cut you off 1 second. What does Orthodox mean to you, and what does it mean in reality?
well, the word itself, especially in Greek, which I cannot pronounce, just means right worship.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
basically the original church, or basically the modern facsimile of that.
Yeah, I mean it's spot on from like I'd say 453 or 531.
AD.
We haven't changed at all. As far as the Orthodox, yeah.
Yeah. I got you. Yep. I've done a little bit of that research myself. I'm not a Bible college graduate, although my I don't think I can say the word here, but my
Go for it.
predator
Okay.
brother who
Yeah, that's my
assaulted me at
brother.
a young age became a preacher, and he went to Bible college, and apparently he didn't learn his lesson. Yeah, so anyway, he learned all about that, and so I know a little bit about that from that, and then also my upbringing, and just so anyway, so Orthodox Church means, say it again in the classic Greek.
Well, and if I'm wrong, please talk to an Orthodox priest. But if I translate it from the Greek, it means right worship.
Okay.
The right way.
Good. And how many so Orthodox, obviously that's a limited number of churches, right? And in fact, a lot of times they put it on their sign, whatever, Orthodox Church or whatever, because what does that mean when they say that? Does that mean that we're not going to have a coffee shop? Does that mean we're not going to whatever?
Well,
I mean,
no,
what does that mean? We're not going to have a Facebook page. What does that mean?
no, but it's actually very easy. I think maybe you need to look more into it, but I'll make it really easy for you. I'm not trying to be mean at all, but trust me.
No, I'm
really cool about this because I was wondering the same thing, because you see Russian Orthodox, you see Serbian Orthodox, you see Greek Orthodox. But I started off at a Greek Orthodox church. They all will do the same exact liturgy and some of the language, but mostly they will go in English now, because they realize that they came here for one reason at first, and that was to bring a church for the people from the Greek, from the Serbian, from the Ukraine, from the Russian, from the African, from the Ethiopian, all these different countries. Now it's like,
absolutely.
Yeah. And the cool thing about the Orthodox, it doesn't matter what church you go into, you're getting the same liturgy, and the priest is going to talk to you and tell you the same thing. Nothing changes. If that helps. Is there more?
That's why I've been interested in it. And in fact, in the town that I live in, and I'm not going to, whatever.
I'm here. I'm just not going to interrupt. I just let you
I'm not
know
going to drop that in, but in my town, there's a fairly large community of Ukrainians, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And they have some Orthodox churches around here. There's 2 or 3, I believe. I've been thinking about going and checking it out. And then I was curious, is it in English or is it in Ukrainian or whatever? No, they have English services. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, if they do, either way, to be honest with you, the Orthodox, it's not black and white like Western minds think. If you went to one you didn't even understand, I think you would understand it in just a few weeks without understanding the language. There's something to it that's can I say supernatural? I mean, you would really see something that just goes beyond comprehension, that you like, wait a minute, there's something here. Like when I went to a Greek Orthodox church and he was speaking Greek, and then when it came to the Lord's Prayer, he's like, is there anybody who speaks Ethiopian? And they spoke like, I think 5 different languages in the Lord's Prayer. And I remember my heart, like I can't say my heart, my physical heart, but like my heart, like, how we think of heart. Yeah. But there was something there that told me I'm home. It was my first liturgy. And brother, I really can't explain it. You just got to go. And if you experience it, you'll know what I mean.
Well, I've been kind of thinking about checking it out. I have eschewed regular church services for probably 20 plus years. And well, maybe not quite that long, to be honest. I had a Catholic girlfriend for a while, and so I was familiar with Catholicism and some of the rituals. In fact, I actually went through the RCIA. I don't know if you know what that is, but I went through that, and basically the priest came out and he basically found that my previous baptism was canonical. It was legit, and
Trinitarian. Yeah.
yeah. And so they basically said, "Well, we don't need to like rebaptize you or anything like that. You're good."
The Baptists actually
with
do
oil
that
because they don't do that anymore in the Catholic Church. So
there's a comment on
I
screen.
had to get a whole. I had to get
Brian.
even to date this girl. I had to get a whole Catholic what they call it annulment.
Annulment.
I had to go
from
through
the
that
Catholic
process.
Church.
Yeah, well, I was married to a non-Catholic, and I was a non-Catholic, and then I was dating a Catholic, and then her priest told her, "Well, you can't date this guy if he doesn't get an annulment, because the only reason to date somebody is to marry them, and so if you don't do that, whatever, then and there's no chance of that if he doesn't get an annulment." So I went through the annulment process, and I actually got one. Believe it or not, I actually have an annulment from the Catholic Church, so I can marry a Catholic. If there's any Catholic girls out there, and believe me, I know how you girls are. Whatever, that's okay. Don't try and steal my newborn virginity. But
But I think what you're saying though, you see the beauty in it, how strict it really is. There's a strictness to it that's very beautiful because it's not strict in a bad way. Like you don't have to do this, but I think it's right for you to do this. If you're really serious about this decision, then you're gonna do this. I think that's the beauty of orthodoxy. And you don't have to be perfect about it. You don't have to be perfect.
But did you ever see that before?
You think about it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you can hear me.
But I'm getting some bad audio right now.
Oh shoot, your volume's screwed up. Your audio's screwed up, Ben. Yeah. Wait, did you see that? So this is. Did you ever see this, Brian? That's Ben on the right. You know the guy on the left, right? He died, unfortunately. The actor, Arlie Ehrman.
Husband, very good friends, by the way. They talked at least twice a year before he passed away. Yep.
That was.
Don't ask me a bunch of questions. I have no idea. My wife's not here. She's out of town. So what I'm saying is that the other girls want to come over.
Three blue
my wife's
monkey
watching. I'll get deep shit.
They'll take you seriously. You gotta be careful what you like. Please, Brian. Seriously. I mean, you know you're joking, but people will take it seriously. What's up, Joe? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I think Ben. Oh no, I don't think. Yeah, Ben does have an iPhone. So, are you using? You're using your computer, right? But no, hold on, Brian, real quick. You're using your computer, right? Your MacBook, because StreamYards was having troubles. I think they still are with iPhones, at least. I don't know about MacBooks, but iPhones, you can't really even do anything on StreamYard.
I say girls that text me if my wife's gone, and you're the first guy to text me. You're like, I'm an ostrich. I have a long neck and a thick skull. I can do damage to. Would you stop it?
Who said that? Ben. But don't say like somebody's texting you. Or... Well, it's been 2.5 hours. Wait, KC was supposed to come up, and then Ben had. I think he dropped down to see if we could get a better connection. Well, how about this? I'll play a Striper song, and then we'll take a little music break, and then we'll see who's backstage.
Okay, cool.
So it's only like 3 or 4 minutes. No, well, you're just being goofy, but that's okay. But yeah, we'll just oh yeah, somebody's backstage. Hold on. All right, we got KC and we got Ben. All right, here we go. KC and we got Ben. Okay, forget the song. All right. What up? What's up, KC?
Sorry about that, guys.
Give me just a second.
All right, dude. What's up, late night, Mike?
Oh, this is my boy.
Yeah, I said it wasn't me, but it actually was me. So sorry about that. My phone was dying, and I didn't realize it because you've been keeping me on the phone for too damn long.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Ortho Ben. I'm not like Ortho Tex. He's Ortho Ben.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, Casey's Orthodox too now. What's up, Casey? So I saw the dude. I didn't even know you were alive until the end.
Hold on. Hold on. Go back. Casey's Orthodox now?
Yeah.
Well,
no freaking way. That's awesome.
Orthodox. Oh, I'm interested.
He's on mute right now. Casey is.
I mean, I remember taking him to his first Divine Liturgy. He loved it. He ate it up. Good.
Wait, he actually went to the church, the one downtown,
the Greek
right?
Orthodox Church. Yeah, he ate that
Oh,
up.
that's right.
Yeah.
Wow, I forgot about that. I still haven't been there to that one yet. That's crazy. So he
awesome.
already went with you, yeah.
I had
I'm not officially Orthodox yet, but yes, I do hard study Orthodox and believe that is the only way to truly be Christian is to be Orthodox.
Awesome, dude.
I want to tell a quick little story here real quick. So I was talking earlier about how my ex was, well, I would say she was pretty like hardcore Catholic, right? She was like oh man, she was like, well, we can't even date if you can't get an annulment, whatever. She already knew the rules before we even whatever started. So I was like, okay, well, I'll do that, whatever. I was young. I was in my late 20s, mid to late 20s. And I said, okay, fine, I'll do it. And then, so then I started going to Catholic church with her. And I had grown up in a kind of a non-denominational Christian church, which has, you know, the rock bands and the arenas and all that, whatever.
Right.
And I met a lot of great people there. I know a lot of great friends, whatever. However, I will say that I think that is also an environment that breeds corruption and
Yeah.
filth. I will say that because, well, I experienced it myself, and I've seen it. All you got to do is turn on Law and Crime, and you'll see it every single day.
But think about it though. What is most of that though? It's westernized religion. It's not
exactly.
Orthodox. See what I mean? It's like
Well, that's what I'm saying, and that's why I got interested in sort of the Orthodox congregations, because I was curious about, well, what do they do differently? You know, well, how do they get their people to not do stupid things? How do we not? Why do we not have? Well, and number one is because the Orthodox churches don't have a youth services pastor or whatever that plays basketball with kids and
Right.
you know, diddles them in the bathroom. You know what I mean? So I think maybe, you know, you keep some separation. You know, I'm not saying that people can't be trusted to just do the right thing, but I'm just saying, you know, there's no question if there's never any contact, you know, and so I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the
well,
church
let me
is
just say
screwed
this,
up.
Ben, if I
Wait,
could. I don't mean to interrupt.
Jeff.
Well, I know. Just give me 1 second here if I don't lose my train of thought. Mike, what's up, dude? Good to see you, by the way. But what I meant was, my brother's Orthodox. Hold on, just 1 second, please. When I started learning about Orthodox, I would say the same thing. The organized religion is not a good thing, but Orthodoxy is, well, I believe, and my brother believes, and KC believes, and you know that's the original church. All right, go ahead, Brian.
All right. So when you're dealing with like kids church and all that stuff, you know, I had a verse of mine now it left me, but what you want is something that is solid, right? Like solid like a rock. Like, you know,
Right.
what
It's
the
gotta
Lord
be
said to St. Peter, that
organized.
all the apostles. That's where the Roman Catholic Church, I think, really messes up bad. Like, well, he was given the keys. No, he gave the keys to all the apostles, and we kicked out the fifth bishop in 1054 AD, and there's 4 left. It was Orthodox, but what you're dealing with all the noise.
Thanks, Marty.
Is like, why would you separate the kids from the adults when it's voluntary worship altogether, right? If you're going to church, or if you're going together for anything, say you're going to a picnic, do you tell the kids to go somewhere else? I mean, sometimes you might, but it's nearby where you can watch them, right? You're right there, you know. But when it comes to worship, you want them there worshiping with you. But man, Jeff, I wish you didn't interrupt on that one, because I had something really good. I forgot it.
Well, Brian, no, you had a nice little comment there, and I appreciate that. But no, I'm just trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Because I grew up in the quote unquote Christian church. You know, and again, it was a whatever, a non-denominational kind of we do our own thing, but we're Christians kind of church,
Yeah.
whatever. And I found a lot of problems there, and I found a lot of problems with similar churches, and some that are much bigger, right, and have much bigger problems, and we can see it in the news every day, right or wrong.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's why I started looking into the kind of Orthodox side of things. I'm like, there has to be a more true or pure version of Christianity than this. And everybody, well, the Bible will tell us everybody's sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. I think it's Romans
Right.
6:18, if I'm not
Romans
mistaken.
3:23.
3:23, that's it. I was going to say 6:18 is another big one, but I can't remember what that is.
That's it right there, Mike. God is universal. Religion is divisive.
All have fallen short of the glory of God. All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. I believe that's 6:23, right? Or 6:10, or is 3:10?
I think
3:23.
3:23. Okay.
3:23. There we go.
23.
But the thing is, with Orthodoxy, you're not going to see a division.
Right.
So what the kids hear, the parents hear, no matter how much we don't like it, if our kids behave badly, they have a room to take them out.
They don't judge.
You know what? And there's still a speaker in there, or they can still hear it, depending on what kind of church. They're still going to hear it, and they end up evolving. I don't like using that word all the time because, there's good evolution, bad evolution, but they end up evolving to the worship of what the parents do. And you know what? Those kids end up loving the saints and the church and the Lord usually more than the parents do, to be honest with you.
But you say there's not a big problem, but here's the problem that I have is that there is a big problem, because we know through court cases and massive media coverage that the Catholic Church had a major problem with priests for many, many years, where they were well, let's say Jeff, I'm trying to respect your channel here and the YouTube ridiculous censors, but they were doing wrong things to many people who were a little younger, and they were doing a lot of wrong things for many years, so where does that square up with like where's the accountability within the church?
Okay, no, that's great, but remember, you're dealing with Orthodoxy, not the Roman Papists. They're the Papists of the first Protestants were Roman, 1054. They protested the Eastern Church. They got kicked out because
why they were called Protestants.
Yeah, they're the first Protestants, and we were 4 bishops ahead of their one. And we've never had problems with that. I'm not saying it never happens. Obviously, it's going to happen in a local parish. Some idiot saying he's like, yeah, I know enough, and we give him trust. That's human error. But when you look at Roman Catholicism, you see changes all the time. There's no difference between a Novus Ordo service compared to an Orthodox service. The Novus Ordo is like going to a Baptist church, and you can say amen, and you can pretty much smack the preacher and get away with it. And an Orthodox,
I think we should always be able to smack the preacher if he preaches false witness to us.
But Orthodoxy is so much different. It's so reverent that you don't even want to be. You can't be angry. You could go in there wanting to be angry, but you just can't. With Catholics, they've changed so much. They've done so much to little children. You just don't see that in Orthodox. It's a totally different.
I feel like I can't trust the Catholic Church, to be honest. Even though I respect a lot of their traditions and the things that they do, and all of the worldwide things that they do, but then they get political. The Pope comes out and says a lot of things, whatever. It's like I don't really agree with you.
Real quick, welcome in Marty McFizzle. I thank for subscribing. I appreciate that. I've been enjoying your comments, but I hope you're joking because Steven Anderson's a joke. Be careful with Steven Anderson, just FYI.
Let me put it in a balanced area for Steven Anderson, which I know personally for a long time ago. Me and Jeff.
I remember when he got tased.
A lot of stuff right, but his approach is completely freaking wrong.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is his idea of, I would say, the juice box. If you know exactly what I'm saying, he has some things right, but just that's how the devil gets you. He gets you a little bait that you can nibble on, then the hook gets you. Just
right, exactly.
yeah, that's all I can say. So,
and unfortunately, he went to a college at the time where it was kind of corrupted. I'm not going to throw the
it's
names
always
out
been
or whatnot.
always.
You
To this
think
day,
so?
corrupted.
Even back in the 70s?
Well, yeah, even now.
Because Jack, well, he's deceased, but I believe he gave his fortune to the Illuminati.
Jack Kyle was a piece of shit, and I'm not going to judge his destiny, but he was a piece of shit, and that's all I got to say.
And the thing of it is he's the one.
Evil, Jeff. Evil.
Yeah,
I noticed something.
Yeah.
I noticed something. The live stream is actually ahead of my voice.
Oh, okay. So you're having a little bit of audio. We don't hear it.
No, it means that Grok is telling people what I say. That's what it means.
Actually, PatCon, look at the screen, Brian, and everybody else, Casey or whoever's available. I think PatCon is right on that.
Oh yeah,
Catechism.
Yes,
yeah, I agree with PatCon on that.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know who they gang up with, right? Guess who the Catholics hang out with?
I don't know.
The Zionists. And
really?
So do the Protestants. But guess who doesn't? Guess
Orthodox.
one group that doesn't?
Orthodox.
The Orthodox. We're like, fuck you, motherfuckers.
Not interested.
Sorry, I'm just saying it straightforward. I'm not trying to be like, we don't believe cuss words.
Yeah, he's up here, Joey.
But fuck you, motherfucker.
Not to mention the Jews killed Jesus.
Fuck you, Epstein. Fuck you.
Okay. Enough with the F words. All right, we got it. We
Sorry,
appreciate
Jeff.
it. Thanks. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's up here, Jilly. Casey's on panel. He's just muted right now.
It wasn't me that time that cussed.
I know, right, Casey?
Shit. How you been, bro?
Been good. How are you?
Man, I miss you a lot, bro. I've been doing good, really good, actually, lately. Just haven't talked to you. It's good seeing your face, bro, but I mean, I don't get to talk to you that much. You know what I mean?
Fucking better than ever, brother. Ain't even worried about it. Got me? Like.
Well, God bless you, bro. I love you.
Weight off my shoulders, brother.
You know, I got your back. You know that, right?
Oh, I know.
All right.
I may need it. You need to get my number from Jeff and reach out. I might need it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because Brian did get it. He did get a new number, Casey, since you were here last. So yeah, I need to get that to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Well, I think this was a good time, folks. We're going on 3 hours. I try to keep it under 3 hours nowadays when I have a panel, but I think we had is there anything anybody else wants to close out and say before we end it?
Well, I want to say one thing, Jeff. If Ben needs my number, he's more than welcome to have it. But I want you to give it to him.
Yeah, and then
Casey, my number if you can.
Yeah, because we do group calls. Yeah.
He already gave it to me. I've had your number for like at least a year, at least.
We have trouble coming up real quick.
No, I'm just kidding.
I've always liked Ben, even though we had disagreements in the past and stuff. But
that's okay. We can butt heads.
He was true.
We can butt heads, no problem. Whatever. I got a thick skull.
I think it's Jilly. All right, what's up, Jilly? We're getting ready.
My number, okay?
Yeah, I'll do that for sure. Is that you, Jilly?
Yes.
All right, just making sure. All right, last words. We're getting ready to end it. So go first, ladies first.
I want to ask Casey some questions.
Okay. And give Jilly my number too. That's cool. I mean,
I don't.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead, Casey or Jilly. Sorry.
Get off here, Jeff.
All right, man. Thanks, Brian.
How late it was. Holy crap. All right. Love you guys. Y'all.
Love you too, man. I'll talk to you probably tomorrow or something.
All right.
Or in chat. All right. Later.
Casey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So I've got a couple questions. One is about the No Kings protest.
Y'all.
What?
Wait, hold on, Ben.
How was the protest? Did you guys make any progress? Did you succeed?
I mean, I think it was pretty successful.
Okay. Did you run into any trouble?
This is a good conversation.
I didn't.
Actually.
No.
Okay.
So
it was pretty peaceful. I didn't catch the stream, so I'm trying to get a gauge of like what the atmosphere was like.
It was 99.9% peaceful. I think we had like 100 people during the march of like 100,000 that ended up going and blocking off I-25 for a little bit and had the cops come and pepper spray them and tear gas them to get them off the interstate. But that was like 100 of like 100,000. So.
Were you there, like in the crowd that they pepper sprayed?
No.
Oh.
Oh, because the one in Denver, they said it had over 100,000.
Pepper sprayed before they even made their approach to I-25. They were all dressed in like gas masks and shields, and like everybody knew what they were doing and separated from them and let them do whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
Okay, interesting.
I remember. So there's one when I went back. I went back because I got there at the very end, and I couldn't even. I may have made one comment, but I made a comment after the video, and I put, I support free speech. But there was a couple times you put you aim the camera around, and I was like, I don't think I've seen a crowd that big before, like for this. And then I Googled, and then in the different news stories they were saying there was 100,000+ in Denver. That was crazy. But anyways,
yeah, it's pretty wild.
Is that about it? Oh, go ahead.
The last question that I have. I heard that your solo mail search has come to a close. Could you give us any insight on that?
No clue what you're even talking about.
Well, it's quite a well-known fact that you were once searching for a solo male.
No.
He explained it on his panel, I believe.
On the that same panel? Okay.
Oh, I didn't kick him. Just so everybody. Wait, maybe he's still backstage. I don't know. Well, I'm going to end it anyways. All right, Esme, you take care too.
Well,
thanks, Joe.
congratulations. Talk to you later. Bye.
Take care. Bye bye. All right, folks. Thanks for coming by. I think Casey probably dropped down on. Yeah, he just texted me. He just lost internet. Okay, so he didn't rage quit. So, all right. I appreciate y'all being here. All right, take it easy. All right, God bless. Bye bye. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't subbed, go to my brother's channel. He's gonna be doing some streams on his channel. So a lot of them, I guess. He's in Kickstarter's channel. So, all righty. We'll talk to y'all later. And hasta la pasta. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, got it. All right, hasta la pasta.